And we're live. So, yeah, just 2 minutes to go and then we can start. Oh, I should get the chat window open.
So what are we going to be doing after you get the Fury Sword?
Painted World.
Okay. I should be able to get up there hopefully soon. Because before we go there, I want to try to get the ring from Shiva's buddy. Because what does that animation actually do? Give you more iframes or what?
Yes, it gives you a few more iframes, and it almost completely eliminates the recovery time after the iframes.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna want that then. Because I'm already fast rolling anyway. Might as well get it, right?
Right. But you still have to be below a quarter, don't forget that.
Yeah. And I'm fast rolling without any extra help. I don't have a Vel's ring, I don't have the mask, nothing. Which I'm surprised at how easy of a time I'm having, considering how light of armor I'm wearing. I don't know, I guess I just really have just gone from, like, an okay Souls player to, like, a matured Souls player. That's the only way I can describe it.
Okay, well, it's 3 o'clock. That was fast, and I'm all set and ready to go.
Yeah,
I'm doing some stuff, so it's going to take a little bit of time, so just be patient.
Yeah, just let me know if the streams are coming in, okay, Kaze?
I don't want to search for Dachimotsu. Why do you always think that, YouTube? I search Dachimotsu almost daily.
Whatever Dachimotsu is, it's way more popular than I am.
I know, but you think it'll at least show up in the things that I've searched before, but it never does. It just doesn't show up in my search history on YouTube, and that's so weird.
I'm surprised, you know, my name doesn't just pop up on your list of subscriptions in the left sidebar with a red dot next to my name to show that I'm streaming.
It probably does, actually, but... Dead.
What?
I don't go to the homepage that often. Like, normally when I'm grabbing your stream, I just take a video I was watching but don't want to finish and just open, like, search your name from there.
You don't have the YouTube homepage just, like, bookmarked or something?
No. Because I could just, from any YouTube video, hit the YouTube icon if I wanted to go there.
Well, anyway, I went ahead and I got up to level 145. I'm at the point now where it's 6-digit souls in order to level. It's insane. But I got my strength to 50, which means now I can wield any weapon in the game one-handed. Including the Grant. But
I thought you needed 60 for the Demon King's Great Axe.
60? Let me check.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's correct.
Hold on, what's the Demon King's Great Axe?
It's the axe you get, or is it the Dragon King?
Dragon King.
Dragon King. Okay.
And that only requires 50.
Oh, okay.
In Dark Souls 1, there is no required parameter higher than 50. For anything. Not even spells. That did change in Dark Souls 2, I believe.
I must be thinking of something from Dark Souls 2.
But, I remembered something.
Yeah.
I remembered why the Demon's Great Axe is still better than the Grant. Or, is it the Grant or the Brant?
Grant.
Grant. It's still better than the Grant, even though its total attack rating is lower. It's because the Demon's Great Axe can be made stronger with buffs. And the Grant is a unique weapon and it can't be buffed. So
what's the difference in their attack rating on a balanced build?
and a balanced build, it's not very big. It's not a very big difference. Okay, well anyway, I already got my regular scimitar to +10, which before I get rid of it, I might as well show off like what its attack pattern looks like, because I don't think either of you guys have used the scimitar. Yeah, but the scimitar, it's a relatively fast weapon. It's not as fast as a straight sword, but the one unique thing about it is that its kick is replaced with this. You swipe your sword and then you take a step back. It doesn't have any knockback effect or poise breaking effect like the regular kick does.
That would probably be a good move for a counter hit.
Yeah, but now we're gonna talk to the giant blacksmith. I almost called him the giant great axe. Gotta go to the boss menu, go down to this. Quelaag's Fury Sword. Bam. And now I'm going to have you reinforce Quelaag's Fury Sword all the way up to +5. Because I have plenty of souls and Demon Titanite for that. And this will be as strong as it can possibly get. Now, the nice thing about Quelaag's Fury Sword is that not only does it do a lot of fire damage, like actually it does mostly fire damage, which means it passes through a lot of armor, but if you're doing a pure dex build, it has the highest AR of any weapon. That's why you see so many people using it. They're probably all doing dex builds. Yeah, so I'm probably going to use it for a while, because even though it's really, really powerful, it's also still pretty fast. And it has about the same moveset as the regular scimitar. It even has the flippy kick thing. Now I don't know if the fiery streams that it leaves behind when you swing it do anything special. I think it's just for show.
Those look amazing.
Yeah, I think it's mostly for show.
They look fucking incredible with the new fire, like, rendering.
I do think it's very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, Quelaag's Fury Sword was the sword that I used for most of my first playthrough. Once I was able to get it. It was the first boss soul weapon I made, and I loved it. It was a complete accident that I happened to make and use one of the best weapons in the game. Okay, so what do I do from here? Oh yeah, Painted World. I guess the way to get there is to go back to the big rotating elevator.
Yeah, then ride it up, and then you can just head down to the bottom, huh?
Yep. Going back to the painting hall. You can't get me. Holy... What?
What?
Okay. How do I do more damage to you with this than I do double-handing the Demon's Great Axe?
They must have a lot of physical resistance and not a lot of fire.
They must. Well, that and the Demon's Great Axe isn't +15 yet. Quelaag's Fury Sword +5 counts as a +15 regular.
Yeah.
Which means I just maxed out my weapon level.
Yep.
Mine's long since been maxed out. Good enough to leave what kind of shit I have at +5.
Okay, so we come over to here, and the easiest way to deal with the enemies in the next area is to first... God damn it, I probably could have just teleported to the Dark Moon Tomb if I was going to do that. Let's see, I turn it counterclockwise to make it go down, right?
I don't know.
I remember there was a way... Yeah, I think you do. I think you turn it toward the direction the stairs go down, and that makes it go down. And that's the way to remember. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to hit the bonfire real quick before we went. Just in case the Painting Guardians actually managed to kill me. Highly doubtful, though.
Yeah, they're not so bad after a while.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they'll drop one of their swords. Because for a balanced build, the Painting Guardian sword is the best regular curved sword in the game. Not counting unique weapons.
Well, I got the ring. That was easy.
Well, for a character of your level, I'm sure it will be.
Yeah, I've made millions of mistakes playing Souls games. It seems my biggest was never just always playing a sorcerer. Because holy shit.
Sorcery is just massively overpowered in this game.
It starts off so weak, but you become such a powerhouse.
It's crazy. I was just doing some forest invasions last night. Well, this morning, actually. And I had the full Havor set on. With the Havor's ring, and the wolf ring, and the shield, and everything. And I had the Great Axe, the Demon's Great Axe. I was ready to pummel anyone into the ground. Not only did I not seem to be able to break their poise, but I think it was a Crystal Soul Spear. One Crystal Soul Spear killed me.
Yeah. They are brutal. They are absolutely brutal. Sorcery just really is the most powerful build in this game.
I one-shot the Painting Guardians with one hand.
Well, so do I. But am I able to should I just enter the painting or what?
What?
Should I just enter the painting or what?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you expect to do out here with me?
Oh, nothing really. I didn't know if you could, I guess you can't. I guess you can't really take somebody here. You have to be inside first. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Oh, where'd you come from? Bastard backstabbed me. They might actually kill me.
Yeah, where did he come from? That dude came out of nowhere.
Okay, come on. Enough with your throwing knives.
Jolly pile of corpses as I go up to request absolution.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, Crystal Soul Spear, White Dragon Breath one-shotted the Merchant, and then I one-shotted his guard with the spear. That was so easy. Trying to do that with melee weapons is an actually hard fight. Trying to do it with magic is just... It's a nothing. It's a great big nothing.
Okay.
It's a great big nothing.
So we knocked this chandelier down a long time ago when we first came to Anor Londo. The item that was on it was the Sorcery Great Magic Weapon, which is an upgraded version of Magic Weapon. Kinda makes you wonder why they bothered with such a spell. Why not just make Magic Weapon, like, add more magic damage based on your intelligence?
I don't know.
And I got the Guardian Sword. And here's Tarkus's set, the Black Iron set. And his shield, the Black Iron Great Shield. And a Great Sword. Just all of his stuff. Which, the implication is that this is Tarkus's corpse.
Which means that he actually made it through the fortress, but then fell from the rafters.
Yeah, but he wasn't the only Baraniki Knight to make it to Anor Londo, as we're about to discover. Let's see, Secret Ahead, Imminent Sorrow, yeah. So we have this big-ass painting here. And if you examine it during any point in the game, mostly, it will tell you that it does nothing. Or maybe you can't even examine it. I forget what. I've never actually tried without the doll in my possession, but if you have the peculiar doll, which we got when we returned to the Northern Undead Asylum. Then, when you examine it, this happens. Still, no idea how that dog got there, or why it does this.
Well, don't you find it back in your cell?
Yeah.
That is a weird thing.
Painted World of Ariamis. Now, looking behind you, you can see a broken bridge that you cannot cross. You can try all you want, but even if you manage to get over there, there's probably nothing. Nothing but void beyond those mountains. It's probably not even a real mountain, it's probably just a panorama. But
effectively, yes.
Yeah, but what happens if you die right here, without going ahead and touching the bonfire? Do you just show up at the bonfire, or do you show up back in the bridge?
I believe you just spawn at the bridge, I believe. Could be wrong, though.
Maybe I'm stupid. Did they make it easier to get absolution?
No. It's always been a number based on your soul level.
But yeah, I used to think it was 1,000. Now it seems like it was 500.
I don't know. Maybe
So I was expecting to pay 125,000, but it was only like 62. Oh. Whatever. Better for me. I have more souls.
So anyway, you start going up these stairs and you see all of these corpses on spikes. Not sure who these are or who put them there, though.
Somebody did.
Now, there's just a regular living crow on top of this pike that I never noticed until Player Gripes pointed it out. I wonder what happens if you shoot it.
Shoot it.
Mm.
Nothing. It's made of stone. Huh. Can't be hurt. Yeah, but here's the bonfire. Welcome to your new home. There is no escape from this place other than to pass the boss.
Yep.
Yep.
You cannot leave.
Which, when you don't know that the first time you come here, suddenly that's a really intimidating fact.
Yep, so we're stuck until we've cleared this area. Now I have a lot of kindling to do because we're going to be using this bonfire a lot.
Yeah. It's the only bonfire, right?
It's the only bonfire here. And what's crazy is that I think you can actually teleport to it, but you can't teleport from it.
Yeah. You have to actually make the run to the end of the level again every time you come here. Which is some bullshit, if you ask me.
They just couldn't program a flag to make it only temporarily, like, leavable or whatever, so I guess it makes sense.
Okay. Network settings, we're going to turn local on to minimize invasions. What password are we using?
Does that actually mess with invasions?
Well, yeah, the less people around the world that can invade you, the less you'll get invaded.
Yeah,
Well,
what is the password?
Okay.
Tyler,
What's the
password.
I don't know.
Okay, so the password is I don't know. One word?
That's 9 characters. You can't do that.
No.
You can I don't know with just end it with an O.
No, we'll just do, let's see,
Oh, I know. Since it came up in conversation yesterday.
yeah?
Genesis.
How do you spell Genesis?
Genesis.
No. It's Genesis.
I always get that wrong.
So really, it should be Gene, sis.
Well, don't ask me, ask the Hebrews. Good luck, rating 47. Alright, I'm just gonna be waiting for you guys' signs to appear.
Well, I gotta walk back to the bonfire, so I'm gonna do that.
I'm taking the elevator up right now, so I'll be there soon.
Okay. Equip some blooming purple moss if you have any, because there are some enemies here that can toxic you.
Yeah, it's fun.
Now, I am still under half my equip rate, right? 27.8, hold on. 97.5 divided by 4 is 24.3. Well, I'm definitely under half. I could probably get under a quarter. .3.
Oh, by the way, I only thought of this because you're wearing Havel's armor. I was watching a video today that talked about, like, Dark Souls misconceptions.
Yeah?
And there is no actual lore that says Havel and Gwyn were friends.
Well, there is, actually. Let's see. Where is it? Watchtower basement key. The basement of the watchtower forms a stone cell. There were rumors of a hero turned hollow who was locked away by a dear friend. For his own good, of course.
Yeah. But do you know what the actual only connection between Gwyn and Havel is?
What?
They are described as being battlefield compatriots. Do you know what that actually means?
They were gay lovers?
No, they were fighting for the same country. That's all that means.
Might not have been what they intended when they wrote that.
With other lore and other games, it actually seems to be.
There's a problem.
What?
My white sign won't drop.
You gotta put it a little bit into the area.
You can't. You gotta put it by the bonfire, because I can put my sign down next to it.
No. I can use my white sign soapstone, but I do the animation, but the sign does not drop. Nothing appears on the ground.
What the?
Yeah.
That's not even the animation for it.
Right. So something is wrong.
What the hell is this place bugged?
Did we get soft banned?
No, we didn't get soft banned. It tells you in the main menu if you do.
Okay. I mean, does it? I don't recall. I don't think it does, actually. Because no one talks about it telling me that. Can you drop your sign, Kaze?
Well, let me go outside of the chapel and I'll check. Because I can't check it on the floor.
Let me look it up. So the sign just is.
What?
What?
What'd you say? You cut out a lot.
You said the sign is just blah blah.
It's just not appearing at all. That's the thing.
Well, it's not. It's not for me either.
Where? This actually is kind of concerning.
Yeah.
Because I can't place it anywhere. I just can't place it in Anne Orlando at all.
Is it a bug?
Oh, I know why I can't. Hold on. I'm logged out right now.
Well, I'm not logged out. I can see messages.
Let me log in and try. That made me needlessly worried. It doesn't appear. I think we got soft banned.
I really do think we got soft banned, yeah. That's a problem.
It would explain why it lasts for 24 hours.
It's weird that it happened now.
Well, it actually happened to me earlier, I think, because for hours and hours straight, I wasn't able to invade in the Forest Hunters.
Let's see. Hold on a second. Crossed out. Okay, because I don't know. I don't see anyone talking about it. So it might not be soft banning. It might not be. I'm just trying to see exactly, because you think someone would have mentioned it. How do I describe this? Like,
you can't put summon sign down. Different animation.
Can I put summon sign down? Well, that no answer for that. Let's see.
What happens if I try to invade? Searching for world to invade. I've never seen that little red eyeball icon before. Man, I am sweating so much. I have to turn my other fan on. Hold on.
Are your lights on, by the way?
Yes, they are.
Okay. Let's see.
The red eye, PJ, is invasion queued.
Okay, so you are queued for invasion then.
Well, yeah, but this same thing was happening to me earlier. When you equip the cat government ring, an icon that looks like it appears under your status bar, and the message searching for world to invade keeps popping up. Until eventually it finds a world for you to invade. But I had that on for like 3 hours and nothing happened.
Okay, yeah, because I don't know. I can't find any information from anyone about it, so I don't know. Because I can play the animation, and my animation's the same. Like, I still do the kneel, and I put it on the ground or whatever. That's normal.
Do you draw it like it's made of chalk? Or,
no.
Or do you do like a miracle animation?
It's like the standard one where you kneel down, you clasp it in your hand, and you stand up afterwards.
That's not what normally happens.
Yes, it is.
Normally when you do the soapstone animation, you get down on one knee and you draw something on the ground. There's like a chalk sound. Like
that's the orange sign soapstone. But when you put it down, that's what you do. That's how it's always been.
Are you sure?
Yes, 100%.
Why would it be different if they're both soapstones?
Because one, you're writing down a symbol, you're writing it down on the ground, I assume, and the other one isn't like that. Apparently, I don't know. Because if you use the orange shine soapstone, just check it. You'll see the little drawing animation.
All right, I'll try it.
Yeah.
Right message. Be wary of. Strange creature. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I always thought that was the animation that happened when I put the white sign down. I put it down so many times. You'd think I would know.
No, but yeah, you're wrong about it.
Okay, looking it up, they do tell you. If there's a restriction on your account, it will tell you when you log in.
Okay.
Maybe I missed it. Let me just log out and see if it tells me.
Yeah, because mine's just a standard welcome message notice regarding ULA violations. That's normal.
Yeah, that's all I get. So okay,
So
we're
I
not
wonder if
soft
the
banned.
servers are actually down.
Or can you not summon in the painted world anymore?
That wouldn't make any sense. The white sign soapstone would just be grayed out if you couldn't.
Well, there's gotta be a reason for it.
Yeah, the main menu did not tell me that I was soft banned. And the servers aren't down because I can see messages and ghosts.
Right. So something is wrong, and I don't know what it is. Well, I guess we're gonna have to look up more information on it, I suppose. Maybe I can check the, like the messages on Steam or something, and see if anyone's talking about it.
Well, I'm just gonna try and go through the painted world by myself until we figure out what the hell is going on. Though this
Got
is
it.
the worst place for us to discover this bug. Because we can't even test it out anywhere else until we've completed the area.
You're right, right. So we're kind of stuck.
Well, I can go other places, so...
Okay.
You completed this place already?
No, I never went in yet.
Oh, you haven't?
Oh.
I've been testing in Anne Orlando.
And it doesn't work there either. Oh. Okay. That's a problem. And I tried it earlier in the DLC area too, and I couldn't do it there either. So, okay, so
Well,
weird.
I believe this item that I just shot down off the rope is just maybe a humanity or titanite chunk or something. Something that I already have enough of. But anyway, you come up here, and there's a bunch of regular hollows. Like this one has a bow. Easy peasy. They all die in one hit from pretty much everything. But when you approach this archer, something fun's gonna come out from behind the corner. Right over here. These things. I think they're called bloatheads. They're hollows with some kind of diseased... Oh god, is that a mouth? That's a fucking mouth.
I didn't see a mouth.
I never noticed a mouth before. Jeez. But yeah, these guys spew toxic mist at you. Wait. Was that the enemy in the game that burped, or was it one of you?
I didn't burp.
Huh, weird. Oh, yeah, it's them that burps. He didn't burp the first time. But yeah, these guys are especially annoying because when you kill them, they immediately explode in a toxic mist. Which is guaranteed to toxic you. Because most people are going to kill these things with melee attacks. Or like backstabs or whatever. But I believe if you kill them with fire, the toxic mist does not happen. Yep. Perfect. And that is why I got this weapon. Oh, it's one of the reasons.
Mostly because it's a good weapon.
Yeah, so as long as you kill these guys with fire, you don't have to worry about them exploding when they die. So that renders them inert. What's the word I'm looking for?
Well, inert's a good word. They just can't do their thing, you know?
The bloats are inert.
The floats are inert. I guess neutralize is another way of putting it.
Neutralizes them, that's it. Okay. Now when we come up here, we're going to either see or meet another new enemy. What?
Okay, I just checked the Reddit. Other people are having the issue.
Okay, so it's just universal.
Yeah, it's just a
as
bug.
of 3 hours ago.
Exactly what I said, 3 hours.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, white sign, red sign, dragons, nothing's working right now. It's the matchmaking server.
Oh well, that's fine.
Well, at least we didn't get soft ban.
Yeah.
Unless everyone did by accident, which would be fucking hilarious.
That would be fucking funny.
Yeah, but if you look in the distance, you can see a whole bunch of creatures just standing on the rooftops. They look kind of humanoid, but they have the wings and heads of ravens. And as soon as we approach this item over here... Soul of a Proud Knight. Wait, I thought they came after you if you grabbed this item from this rooftop.
I thought they're supposed to too.
Oh, here they come. Just
Yeah, they just take. They just take.
Swooping right on in. Now, the nice thing about these guys, and don't ask me how, but they drop souvenirs of reprisal. So if you're not online, or if you don't have, like, if you're playing on Xbox, you poor unfortunate soul, and I'm dead. If you're playing on Xbox like I once did, and you didn't have Xbox Live, then you're not able to play online. So if you want to max out the Dark Moon Covenant and get the rewards for it, then you can farm souvenirs off of those guys.
That is a nice thing that these games do, is make it so everyone can do everything if they're willing to put some sort of time in.
Well, the only one you can't do offline is Forest Hunters, because you need 3 online kills.
Yeah. Which is probably why they made the requirements for those rewards so low, and also not make them the only way to get similar effects.
Yeah, because every other covenant can be completed offline. Eyes of Death, farm from basilisks. Souvenirs of Reprisal, farm from harpies. Humanity, you can get that everywhere. Dragon Scales, farm from the Drakes in Valley of Drakes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's actually pretty cool the way they thought that out. Mm-hmm. Here's a question, though, right? Like, I know we haven't quite found out like what this place is yet in terms. Well, there's really no lore here, though, is there?
There is lore, actually. The Painted World of Ariamis is the place where the gods put everything that was a threat to them.
Well, here's the thing, though. My question is, how in the fuck did they even get in this in the first place? I mean, yeah, the doll's the key, but like, why? Like, I don't understand. Because you can see cages and shit inside the Painted World. What, did they just throw fucking cages into the goddamn painting? Like, what did they, like, how? I don't understand.
Well, here's the thing about the Painted World. This was originally supposed to be the first area of the game.
Right.
And the one female character that we'll be meeting here, who, by the way, for anyone who doesn't know, is the thumbnail character, that nice fluffy waifu. She was originally supposed to be the girl who levels you up in Dark Souls 1, like every other game has. But they scrapped that concept. Now you can level up at any bonfire, and now she's just an optional boss.
So this was supposed to be the original.
Yeah, yeah, it's interesting because that's why it's so different from everything else. Because back then, yeah, the game had a very different look to it. And they realized at the end of the development that like everything else had changed so much. They're like, oh, we can't keep it the way it is, so they had to make it a secret area, you know?
Yeah.
I think it could have worked really well if they kept it, honestly.
But where would they have put it, though? I mean, there's no other snowy areas in the game.
It doesn't need to be connected to anything, because the Undead Asylum isn't in Lordran either.
True.
Considering the types of things that end up there, it's possibly in Thorland or Astora.
Well, it's probably not anywhere. It's probably, Are you talking about the Asylum?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. If I had to guess, I'd say it was Astora.
Yeah.
Since Oscar's there.
Right, right.
Yeah, so the Asylum isn't even in Lordran. You have to take a crow to Lordran.
And there's crows here. Dun dun dun.
Yeah. Well, there's definitely a theme of crows in the game, definitely.
Yeah, and crows seem to be connected to Velka.
Yes, and there's a lot of items related to Velka here, too.
Which further kind of points at another idea that people have had, that maybe originally the pygmy wasn't what we know it is now, that Velka was meant to be the pygmy.
Something like that.
Okay, I know how to get that item.
Well, here's the thing, right? Isn't it also theorized that the harpies are just, like, very, very, like super big worshippers of Velka, which is why they look crow-like?
My biggest question is why they drop souvenirs.
Well, considering Velka's relationship with the other gods, they could literally just be targeting the Blades of the Dark Moon and taking stuff from them.
Possibly.
They're crows. They collect little things. That's what crows are meant to do.
Either that or they used to be Dark Moons.
Maybe. Maybe that's what happens to Dark Moons that betray the Covenant. Velka takes them and then they become crows.
You know, here's the biggest question. Also, it's not really important, but I want to know it badly. Who painted the Painted World?
Ariamis.
Ariamis did? Okay.
He must have just been like a magic artist. A pictomancer, if you will.
Same, I think that's also the lore of how the painted world of Ariandel comes to be in Dark Souls 3.
Most likely.
Is it Ariandel, or is that the name of the place in Frozen?
Arendelle is from Frozen.
Maybe. I don't know which one. I forget. I'll have to look at the name in a second.
Why do some of these bloatheads know pyromancy? I wonder if these hollows were from the great swamp that had the blight pus.
Is the pus from the Great Swamp?
Well, we know that An Yi is from the Great Swamp. He himself says as much. I don't know. A lot of people assume that Blight Town and the Great Swamp are the same place, but I don't think they are.
No.
But maybe they are. I don't know.
I imagine they're not, because I imagine the Great Swamp is just a place of pyromancers. Because the Blight Pus seems to be, you know, a result of a community forming literally in the sewers of the gods.
Also, hello, Index. Thank you for coming by. Yeah, I don't really know anything about that, really.
Come get me, crow bitches. Fuck your poise, I'm gonna poke you in the kneecaps.
Yeah, I have to kill this one with a non-fire weapon, so now you can take a look at it, see what happens when it dies. See? Big cloud of toxic. Don't
like most things in this game, dangerous to melee users.
Okay, can I make this jump? Yeah, I think it's the only way to get there. Okay, time to jump.
Yeah, you can take that, no problem.
Yep, okay. Soul of a Brave Warrior. Let me guess. This is a sexual message. Weakness, rare.
Yep.
Gonna write that up. Let's see, ladder. Where's this go? Ah. This is a big optional area down this way. Just got a few items down here.
Actually, I just had a thought. The pyromancer bloats are the ones with the torches, right?
No.
Oh, they aren't?
The pyromancer bloats don't have torches. The non-pyromancer bloats do.
Oh. Okay, I was gonna say, what if they were like breathing toxic and it turns out the toxic fluid is just flammable, but no, that kind of ruins it. Damn it.
A little courtyard down here with a few snow-covered benches. You can actually fall down to here from up above, and that ladder is how you get out. What's in this chest? I think it's like a Titanite thing. Oh, the Painting Guardian set. Oh, hello. Where'd you come from?
Where'd who come from?
There's just a hollow down here. You follow me all the way down the ladder from somewhere. Huh. Well, anyway, the Painting Guardian set is one of the best looking sets in the game. A lot of people like wearing it just because of how good it looks. No poise though. That's a shame. Hood worn by the alabaster-clothed guardians of the paintings in Anor Londo. Offers substantial protection versus magic. Okay? They have guarded the great paintings, plural, of Ariamis for ages, passing their duty down through the generations, but the reason for doing so passed from all memory long ago.
Well, we kind of know why. Yeah, they do a pretty good job of guarding the painting.
You'll notice, it seems like what they're doing isn't keeping things in the painting, but trying to keep things out of it.
Right.
Yeah. Like, there's a lot of shit that's gonna fuck up with the gods in here, and we don't want anyone having it.
I don't necessarily think that's it. Judging, because it turns out like most things in Dark Souls, a lot of the item descriptions we get are mistranslations. And the things that implied that, you know, Priscilla was trapped here were not clear in English, but it seems in Japanese it was more implying that she wanted to be here.
I'm not just talking about Priscilla. Like, there's a few things here that specifically go against the gods. Like,
like occult stuff.
Like, yeah, you get the occult ember here.
Yeah.
Not to mention all of Velka's stuff. And here's an egg vermifuge. These actually can drop from the two-headed snake enemies in Darkroot Garden.
Oh, that reminded me. The reason I brought up the Havel thing earlier, about how it might not have been Gwyn, that it was his friend, was because of the implications that later games set up. Because the later games seem to imply there was a connection between Havel, Ornstein, and the Firstborn.
Okay.
Which can, like, that starts to sort of make the presence of other items make sense. Maybe it seems, based on the placement of items, Havel has an occult weapon, which is useful against gods. Why would he have that if he was friends with a god? Unless he got that occult weapon after the Firstborn was banished, and maybe he was going to try to enact some revenge, and knowing that, Ornstein locked him in the tower.
Yeah, it does make a lot more sense than Gwyn just locking him in there for seemingly no reason.
Right. Because so it could be that Ornstein was his friend?
Yeah, he was, like, Havel was friends with the Firstborn and Ornstein, and then he wanted to get revenge against the gods because they banished the Firstborn. He lost his friend.
That's possible.
Oh, hello. Where'd you come from? Don't you try to do your pumpkin panty dance on me.
What?
You're just comes slightly into view. Suddenly, Crow.
You don't remember that?
Did you say pumpkin panty dance?
You guys don't remember pumpkin panty fortune telling from Dark Cloud 1?
Not at all.
I forget it now.
Not at fucking what?
Thank your lucky stars that you don't.
I need to play Dark Cloud again.
Oh, I should totally play Dark Cloud on stream. I totally should.
Oh, you guys should too do that.
Okay. Now over here. Oh well, this thing's waking up already, or not? I think its wing just fell off.
Yeah.
It's getting up. I don't even have to get that close. But here it comes. Let's watch this spectacle. Look at this thing. God damn. This is another undead dragon like the one that was in Valley of Drakes. Only this one has a few unique animations, and if you look back there on the bridge, you'll see that it left its bottom half behind. So it just crawled away from the part of it that rotted off.
Which is also why the wing fell off. It started moving and the wing just drops.
Okay, so... yeah, that stuff is poisonous. I forget if it's corrosive too. But, yeah, it's best just to take this guy out with arrows. He can't do anything to you from range. It won't take long, just keep shooting him in the head.
Or if you're like me, Soul Spear him to death.
I don't have any ranged spells to tune. I have Fire Whip, Great Combustion, Firestorm, and Wrath of the Gods.
You're about as close range as it gets.
Fire spells don't actually have that much range to them. Not even just regular fireball.
What? I didn't know you got that here.
Yeah, he dies pretty fast. Especially since I got a +10 longbow with 25 dex. Now, technically the composite bow does more damage, but it has less range. And I typically use a longbow specifically for long range stuff like this, so I prefer having the range. There we go. I probably should have...
I was gonna say, it's funny to think that as far as the game's concerned, like 40 feet is long range with a bow.
Yeah. Snipers be damned.
Yeah, right.
Large soul of a proud knight. I think it just dropped a dragon scale. I'm full on those.
Yeah, it did.
Blood Shield. Yeah, this is a shield most people forget even exists in this game. Let's take a quick look at it. Blood Shield. 100% physical, really high fire resist, low magic resist. The blood shield spoken of in the Lost Legends. The red of blood is slightly enchanted and boosts various resistances. Wait, it does? Is that a thing?
Yeah, it does.
The menu doesn't say it boosts my status resistances.
No, if you put it on, you'll see all your status resistances get a buff. Because it does that thing where it like fills part of the meter or whatever.
I have to close the menu immediately after equipping it to see that.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't happen. Oh wait, there it goes. I had to put it in my hand. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's got 100% physical resist?
It's not about. It's not.
It's
not
a really good shield.
Okay. Well, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to come over here to the dragon's bottom half. Which, as you can see, is still moving. I don't know how this works. I guess it's more of that muscle memory stuff from being undead. That you don't need a brain to function anymore as a hollow. But there is a fun Easter egg with the bottom half of this dragon. Let's see. I need to get a really heavy poise-breaking weapon out, like the Demon's Great Axe plus 10.
No,
Not really.
You just have to jump attack it.
Oh.
That's all you have to do.
Oh,
Just jump attack.
anything will work? Oh, okay.
Yeah, any jump attack. Yeah.
Jump attack, and it stands up for some reason.
Now, as far as interviews and stuff like that, and other media are concerned, because people have been fighting for years over whether or not it was intentional, or if it was a glitch, or whatever. The developers knew it was a thing. We know that. They know that it's a thing. It wasn't something discovered later. I think what they basically said was that it was just a little too silly to like get rid of, so that's why they kept it there. That's really all it is.
That's part of it, and the other part, chances are, because that's a model that's still in the.
You're cutting out a lot.
I think I know. Hold on.
Well, anyway, I think I know what Kaze was getting at. See, the bottom half of this dragon, just the dragon butt, people call them dragon butts, they're enemies in another area of the game. We don't know why. People assume that it's because that area was rushed toward the end of development. That's why there's not a lot of stuff down there that makes sense. But we'll be getting to that later. But yeah, the thing about this dragon butt is it's supposed to block the way. This part here. You can drop down below, and you'll drop down right behind an enemy that blocks the way to the boss. The boss is right over there in that Colosseum-looking tower. Well, what do you call a tower like that that doesn't actually have walls and is just rings and pillars?
I have no idea. I don't know if it has a separate name.
I don't know if it's even a real thing or just architecture.
I would also like to know, how do you get the key to open the door down there?
The annex key? I think it's down below where the bone wheel skeletons are, because those things are here too. Don't know why.
Annex key.
All of the worst things.
Well,
in
the annex key doesn't open that door. I already have that key.
Which door are you talking about then?
The one that leads into the pathway leading to Priscilla. So you don't have to use.
No, you need to pull a lever. It's also down with the bone skeletons.
Yeah, that lever.
There's a lever?
Yeah, in the center of their room.
Okay, guess we're going down here now.
Yeah, I keep occasionally trying my soapstone. It's still not working.
Okay, so, yeah, this door here. This is the door that Tyler was just asking about. Locked by some contraption. You know, that probably would have given you a hint if you'd examined it.
Well, I did examine it. I just didn't realize that there was any sort of contraption attached to it.
Despite the fact that it uses the word contraption.
Right.
Well, anyway, here is the second reason I brought the Quelaag's Fury Sword. Go through the fog wall. Now, you probably remember these enemies from Demon Souls. Yeah, these guys. I forget what they were actually called in Demon Souls, but here they're called Phalanx, after the first boss of Demon Souls.
Right.
Although they look slightly different. Here they have heads and faces and arms and stuff, and not just blobs. But they're still just as weak to fire.
And Index, you didn't really miss anything. I'm just running through the painted world right now. We're almost at the end.
There's a lot of stuff to do to get other items here, though. Like
Well,
the direct path through this place is super fast. I mean, you really just got to kill the dragon butt.
Did you get the hidden pyromancy yet, Peach?
No.
No.
He's still got a ton to do, actually.
I'm just gonna show off the dragon butt thing in case Index doesn't know about it, because it's a funny glitch.
Dragon butt.
Dragon butt glitch.
Dragon butt, go on adventures of ponies and colors.
Yep. See, it's just this thing over here, this weird dragon thing. Yeah, just jump. Oh, whoops, wrong attack. Jump attack it.
Dragon butt, please don't yiff the dragon butt.
Can you please just do a jump attack?
Please, yiff the dragon butt.
Please do it. Please do it. Please. There we go.
Oh yeah, look at all that flesh just rotting off as I bang it.
Yeah, it's a funny glitch. Just does that. There's
You're not
probably
going to address what PJ just said.
There probably is artwork of that. Probably.
Oh god.
We're just leaving that. Oh, okay.
You know, that's an oddly popular fetish, actually, that I've never understood as zombies.
Yeah, I never got that either.
I don't like anything involving zombies.
I think it's an offshoot of the just interest in general monsters.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, obviously, I don't know. Zombies really don't fit the whole monster category to me, though. I mean, you know, they're too human, I guess, to be monsters, in my opinion. Like, it's a weird thing, but like, usually, I would imagine you'd have to be shaped different than a human to be a monster, in my opinion. In the same way, I don't consider orcs to be monsters.
What about vampires?
You know? I mean, vampires neither. No, I don't consider those monsters either.
But they're the de facto monster.
Well, what I'm trying to say though is that like I still don't consider them in my own mind though to be monsters because they're just not like werewolves definitely, you know, kobolds and stuff, but definitely monsters. But I don't really consider.
But I mean, those are shaped like humans. They're just also furry.
What about skeletons?
I mean, skeletons are different enough, but I'm not saying I'm being logical. Okay, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying
if you're admitting that. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not being logical.
Okay, I unlocked the shortcut back to the bonfire, so that's cool. But I still have 18 flasks. I'm good. I'm gonna try putting my sign down again.
I'm still at 15. It's just.
Nope.
Oh yeah. Sweet. Okay. Hi guys. Ow. 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 Ow.
Yeah, having fun with them.
I forgot they throw spears.
Oh, the phalanxes?
Yeah.
No, I thought you were talking about the bone wheels.
No. I just got spear. Okay.
Yeah, and over here we have like some kind of... like some kind of chapel or whatever. With no corpses in it. So, you know, no one was attending sermons. I now claim this chapel in the name of the sun.
Praise be.
Praise be. Okay, that place is locked. We need the NX key. So the next place I'm gonna go is up these stairs. Which is also another big optional area. There's lots of optional areas in this optional area.
Yes, there is.
Right?
A lot.
So fucking meta.
Okay, that is one of the two entrances down to the sewers where the bone wheels are. Not gonna go down there yet. You saw a well earlier. That's the other entrance. Oh, hello. Wow, that's a lot of hollows. I found the hood again.
If a group of hollows is called a hood, what's a group of phalanx?
A sweater?
A sweater? A sweater of phalanx? Well, I mean, they are weak to fire.
Yeah. This part here, if you don't just shoot the rope from the ground, you can come up here and attack the rope with a melee weapon. That'll cut it down. Yeah, but that's all that's up here. Whew. Now... How do I... Oh yeah, I had to come up through another entrance, I believe. Okay. Down into the sewers. No one else has showed up yet.
No?
Nope, no one. Skeleton
Nope.
ahead. Oh good.
Eh.
I upgraded the grass crest shield to +10, so it has a lot more stability now. But we'll see how well that does me. Oh, hello. That was fast. See, the worst part of the bone wheels is that you can't even attack them in melee without getting hurt. Because you just touch them. Well, I guess it's safer if you wait for them to stop spinning and then attack them.
Okay, I just finished the area. So, I guess I'll just go do something else, I guess. Since we still can't summon.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be trying it once in a while. And then once it works, then we can do this. I mean, I've kind of been killing it by myself, really.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. This isn't hard solo.
No, it's not.
Well, this
Not at
part
all.
with the bone wheels has always been difficult for me.
Yeah, but you're right, Index. You know, the voice, yeah, the voice is definitely something.
What?
He's talking about Priscilla's voice.
Oh.
Yeah. Now I got my favorite headpiece.
I know
I love
what
it.
you're talking about.
I love this headpiece. It's wonderful.
Yeah,
It's so great.
Don't reveal it just yet.
Alright.
Although anyone who watched Demon Souls, my Let's Play of Demon Souls, is probably going to be able to guess what it is.
Yep. They messed it up in Dark Souls 2 so bad.
Soul of a Brave Warrior. Okay, right here is a winch? Valve?
It's a winch. Yeah, I'd say it's a winch.
Winch? Okay. This turns the statue that's directly above it, which for some reason also opens the door to the boss. Not sure exactly who that statue is supposed to be of. But it's holding a... there's a child in front of it.
See, that's the thing about that statue. That statue is not unique. It is all over the game, actually.
Well, I know
So-
there's a statue holding a baby all over the game, but I don't think I've seen another one like this in the game.
Oh, I thought it was just the same statue.
No.
If you look really close to that statue, doesn't it kind of look like the Emerald Maiden? Also,
The Emerald,
Isn't it supposed to be like Priscilla's mother or something? I thought I heard that before.
probably.
Yeah.
But we still don't even know 100% for sure who Priscilla's parents are.
Well, we know who Priscilla's dad is, don't we?
yeah.
Yeah, we know who Priscilla's dad is.
Maybe. Oh,
She's the result of crossbreeding between a dragon and gods. Who do you think her dad is?
okay,
I still want to know how the fuck that happened.
think there's more bone wheels down here. I better get a different shield out.
Like, seriously, how the fuck did that happen? Is it just like Roman god logic, where like you can just make babies no matter what you do, like you don't have to like do anything actual physically? Like, it just happens?
I mean, it's physically stuff happens, but I mean, you know, the will of the gods.
Because I know that like the human, like the giants were big and all that, but they weren't as big as the fucking dragons.
Yeah, there's a lot of illusory walls down here.
Which actually, that's another thing. You know how Seath was pissed because he wasn't immortal like the other dragons?
Yeah.
Why are dragons born immortal with stone scales if death wasn't a thing when they were ruling?
That's the thing, though. I think their scales are what made them immortal in the first place, because they're made of stone. But after the first flame came around, I think their immortality kind of waned, and they needed to find a new source of immortality. And
well,
they also...
Like, the lore of the game is they were and are provably immortal in our games with their scales on. Mm-hmm. Stripping their they had to be stripped of their scales.
Well, yeah. But that's just going to get into another thing about their immortality that doesn't make any sense at all later on. When we go to the Duke's Archives, we'll talk about it.
Yeah. But we can prove that because of the Dragon Covenant, you can prove that an actual dragon is very immortal. Even now.
Okay, I believe these are the stairs that go up to... Yeah, these stairs take you to an extra side area with this one blowhead who doesn't attack you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's just standing here, I think, crying. He's got his hands in his face. Not totally sure what his deal is, but he drops a unique item.
Did I ever... Oh yeah, I told you about that multiple times, I think, about Seath's role in the Kingsfield series. Did I tell you about that?
No, but
no?
Is this the time for that?
Okay. Oh, I could mention it is all I wanted to say, but continue.
Well, anyway, he drops a pyromancy. Fire surge. Which definitely implies that these guys are probably from Blighttown, or the Great Swamp. And that the Blight Pus just did this to them. But if the Fair Lady was able to remove the Blight Pus from the people of Blighttown, then could she do the same for the people in the Painted World? Or does she not have that ability anymore?
I mean, she is pretty weak now.
That's a dead end. It's kind of a maze down here. Ah, here we go. Bottom of the well. It's like Dragon Quest. There's always something at the bottom of a well.
Or Zelda.
But not in Final Fantasy. First game, first well, does you as much. Hello. Goodbye. It's so cool having enough strength to hold Havel's Great Shield in one hand. Okay, so I know there's more. Did I pick up the annex key? Where do you pick that up at?
It's in a really random place.
Oh, yeah, I picked it up. Key to the annex in the Painted World of Ariamis. In the wintry painted world, there is a structure resembling an old cathedral. Its annex serves as a type of storehouse. Wow. How insightful.
I just picked it up. You pick it up in the well maze.
Yeah, I guess I must have missed picking it up. Maybe I acknowledged it and just forgot. Distracted by something.
What do you have left to do there?
Actually, let me put my Dragon Crest shield on. That has better fire resist. I still have a couple things. Come up here. When you go outside, there's going to be a few Pyromancer bloatheads. Like this one at the top of the stairs. It's kind of difficult to deal with from range. So really you just gotta get some good fire resist and charge it. And there's a bunch of harpies up here too. Aren't they sexy?
Yeah, they are. They do share the same model as the character from 2, right?
Yes.
Yes. Which is funny because, like, you know, she
Not
spawned her own.
This again.
Her own little community, and then, like, no one fucking remembered that they had the same model in Dark Souls 1.
Everyone did, I'm pretty sure. Like, I think anyone who played Dark Souls 1 immediately knew that she was a crow demon. Miracle Vow of Silence. I forget what this does. It takes 2 slots, though. Only has 2 uses. Secret Rite of the Black-Haired Witch Velka. Wait, so Velka's just a witch now? I thought she was a goddess.
Well, she could be a goddess and a witch, couldn't she?
Well, I guess the Witch of Izalith is a witch. Wait. Velka isn't one of the Daughters of Chaos, is she?
No.
No.
Which actually, that was another misconception. There's no lore that says that the witch becomes what we keep saying she is. Rather, it seems that that thing consumed her. So that's kind of interesting.
Okay.
Wait, consumed what?
The witch.
Which witch?
Of Izalith.
Oh, okay, well, you weren't being specific.
I said the witch of Izalith.
He did.
Anyway. Okay, so what consumed her then?
I don't want to say its name. The thing that we keep, like, when we're talking about that she becomes, she doesn't actually become that. Instead,
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it kills her and absorbs her soul.
Yeah, but...
it turns out it existed for a while, like, with her and her daughters. And they had it under most control.
Hello, Atomic. Welcome to the stream.
Well, anyway, Vow of Silence prevents casting of magic within effect area. Velka, the goddess of sin, is a rogue deity, but she is versed in arts both new and old and is considered to have a great range of influence even as gods are concerned. Now, if you look, this thing has like a purple circle as its graphic, just like Karmic Justice, which we got from Oswald, which is also a Velka spell. Let's see. We also come down here.
That's kind of an implication. You know how most things in this game, like, spells are generally blue, but then things that are bad are typically that bright, like, super glowy red?
Yeah.
What if that's why it's purple? To show it's kind of like, it's got the
neutral
malice of a invasion type of thing, but then the general neutrality of a normal spell. So it's like mixing those two kind of fronts.
Well, I just picked up the Velka set, which is the set that Oswald wears. So this isn't Oswald's corpse, is it? I don't know.
I mean, considering the dude literally just appeared, maybe.
Well, let's take a look at it. Let's see. Black Cleric Robe. Robe worn by Pardoners serving Velka, the goddess of sin. The Pardoners' attire is uniformly black in color and said to be imbued with Velka's mystical power, which provides resistance against all manner of magic. Does the headpiece have a unique description? The Pardoners listen to the confessions of sinners, urging reflection and salvation. Their masks symbolize separation from worldly desires. So, wait, but how do you define what a worldly desire is, anyway? I mean, I never like it when people in, like, certain groups, whether it's a religion or not, say that wanting things is bad.
I mean, that basically is what worldly desires are, though. Because you should be, like, searching, well, by their logic, you should be searching for more spiritual endeavors. Things like inner peace and the, you know, forgiveness upon God and stuff like that. Like, because the physical world is temporary, but the spiritual world is infinite. Like, that is why physical things are useless.
And the only way to enjoy this spiritual world is to completely neglect and ignore all of the fun things to do in the physical world.
Well, it's not... See, because the thing is, the reason why you do that is because fun and enjoyment and stuff like that are fleeting. So the idea of even caring about them in any way is pretty pointless. Because it's fleeting. It's not there forever. Not like the spiritual world is. That's why you try and not become used to it.
There are religions that are so obsessed with that idea that they literally believe it is a sin to enjoy your life.
Yes, that's very true. That's 100% true.
I hate religion. Have I made that clear in the past? I fucking hate it.
No, I don't believe you have.
Because what was the group in particular that actually was like that? That was the oh god, I'm trying to remember the name of them. The
I don't know.
Because
there's been a couple.
But
yeah,
I got an item to pick up.
Quakers?
Maybe the Quakers.
What the fuck?
I have an item to pick up.
Pick it up.
Yeah. Velka's rapier.
Damn it.
Another Velka item. Let's see, where are the thrusting swords? Not up there. I really wish this was just an alphabetic order. Here we go.
God, that would be easier.
Velka's rapier. B scaling in intelligence, and C scaling in dex. So this is a pretty good weapon for dex int builds. It only requires 8 strength too. So, a symbolic, powerful thrusting sword used by the pardoner serving Velka, goddess of sin. Wait, so is this the... Does Oswald use this if he turns hostile?
Oh, he must.
Can Oswald turn hostile, or does he just sit there and take it?
I don't know, I don't remember. It is no mere symbol, to be sure. The pardoner is an inhuman swordsman, and wields this enchanted blade with special sword technique. Special sword? Well, let's try attacking with it. Let's see. Regular thrusts. R2. The R2 is a swing. What the hell?
With a rapier? Oh, I mean, rapiers were cut and crossboards, so...
Actually, there's a bit more to it than that. The R2 attack is a combo. First it's an upward swing, then a downward swing, and then a stab.
Huh.
This is a cool weapon.
What's it scale with?
I just said, it scales with int and dex.
I might have to give that a try. Those are my 2 highest stats. Well, aside from endurance. Where did you pick that up?
It's in the Painted World, behind this, that you go into the annex room, and it's behind a boarded up pathway. You gotta knock the wood down. Knock the planks down.
So I just picked up the Velka set. Oh, I think I see it. I think I see where that's at. Okay.
And also, I'm doing great, Atomic. Thank you for asking.
I'm gonna
level
the shit out of that sword once I get it.
More bloatheads down here.
Yes.
Gonna go after the ranged one first. There we go. What are all these messages for? Liar ahead. Be wary of illusory wall. What? No, that's not an illusory wall.
I forget, is there anything if you fall into the hole on the roof going through the annex way? Is there anything down there, or is that just death?
What are you talking about? Oh, that hole? Yeah, that's death.
Okay.
Okay, and here we have another petrified blacksmith. And this one has the Dark Ember, which you can use to turn... I think you take a +5 divine weapon and turn it into an occult weapon with this.
Yes.
Yes. Dark Ember. Ember required for weapon ascension. The church long hid the forbidden black ember, and no living blacksmith knows of it. Ascends +5 divine weapon to occult weapon. Occult weapons were used to hunt the gods, and are effective against their followers and kin.
Well, who do you give it to then?
I think you give it to Andre.
Yeah.
He does all the divine stuff.
That's just weird to me, because, like, how does he know about it?
No, I don't think he does.
It's an offshoot of divine.
I mean, you don't have to know about a tool to know how to use it, as long as you know how to use similar tools.
Yeah.
Yeah. This path, I believe, leads down to where we picked up the Painting Guardian set. There's no reason to fall down there. Instead, there's one more item to grab, and then I need to go back to the bonfire and turn human. Because there's something that I need to be human for. Wait, where was it? Wait, was it on? It was on the roof? I think so. No, not that way. This way, up the stairs. Okay, then we come down this way, and there's another item right down here. Just drop off the side of the stairs. And all it is a soul of a brave warrior. Now, how to get out of here? Can I jump over this railing? No. I think that might be only the one way out of here. Which sucks. Yeah, you gotta drop down from here. It's best if you try and jump onto that ledge on the left. There we go. The hell is that noise?
What noise?
It sounds like something going huh, 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 huh.
Is it an enemy?
Probably some form of enemy.
I killed everything. Maybe there's just one enemy that I left alone. It's weird that it's making all that noise, though. Huh. Well, I don't see it. Weird. Maybe it's a bug. Oh, anyway. Back to the bonfire. No, I still hear it. Is it...
It might just be ambiance of some form.
That's the weirdest ambiance I've ever heard. Okay, so one thing about those phalanx enemies that I killed a while ago is that a lot of people love using those to level grind. All you gotta do is walk in there with a firestorm, cast it once, they'll all die, go back to the bonfire. Of course, it never worked right for me. I could never get them all to die at once. It ended up taking a lot more time than it needed to.
Normally, it's 2 casts can take him out. If you have Chaos Firestorm and then 2 casts of normal Firestorm, it's pretty easy.
Yeah, white signs still don't work.
Yeah, I'm relogging and seeing if it works. It's still connecting. Nope, they're still down. Well, the nice thing is you don't, you know, actually have to do the thing now.
Those guys didn't notice me. Okay. Now we're gonna go over in this direction. Toward this big area just filled with corpses on pikes. There's gonna be a few hollows out here, but nothing too dangerous until we get a bit deeper into the place. Large soul of a proud knight. Well, I heard some weird ambiance over here. Sounds like chanting. Yeah, as soon as... What?
I'll tell you after you get through the area, so I don't spoil anything.
Okay, well, as soon as you approach these corpses, soul of a proud knight, dark spirit King Jeremiah has invaded. Unfortunately, I have no idea what this guy's lore really is. I think it's just a leftover concept that they threw in here. Yeah, but as you can see, he has a very, familiar headpiece. If you saw my Demon Souls Let's Play, you probably recognize the Old Monks set. Of course, it was flat-topped in that one. Here it's just... I don't even know. It's so weird.
It's like egg-shaped.
And phallic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but this guy has the notched whip and a bunch of pyromancy spells. Well, specifically, he's using chaos pyromancy. So, does he know Quaylana?
I guess that means he would have to.
That means he would have had to be taught directly by the sisters, or the daughters of chaos, right?
Either that, or maybe he's a direct apprentice of Salaman. Or maybe he is Salaman, who knows?
That'd be something.
Salaman Jeremiah. I mean, Quaylana does say that Salaman went hollow.
And also, I made my way out of the painting, and the first guardian I killed dropped me their sword. So that's nice. Those are a decently rare drop, right?
Oh, decently.
Yeah.
But I had 10 humanity on me.
Yeah, I have 10 plus the ring, and I got a second one, so I can actually cosplay them now.
King Jeremiah was vanquished. He's worth 30,000 souls. You get a humanity from him, and the notched whip. Now, there's only 3 whips in the game. One of them was added in the DLC. The whip, the regular whip, does the most damage of the 3, but the notched whip causes bleeding. So there's that. The other one they added was the, I think it's called the Scorpion Tail. It's also weaker than the regular whip, and it causes poison.
Pretty powerful.
Yeah. And that's that. We've done everything, now we just have to go fight the boss. As soon as I take out these phalanxes. So they're not shooting me with spears as I head to the boss.
Their range is actually pretty low if you just run past them.
Yeah, that's much of an issue.
They stop being a threat like past that big ruin.
Oh, it doesn't take long to kill them anyway.
Yeah, it can be risky if you're not... but you are pretty careful, so... No big.
Okie dokie. And what do they drop again? Spears.
Yep. Yeah, nothing they drop I don't think is worth it.
No, they drop spears and large leather shields. Ugh. Oh, wait! No, there is another thing that I forgot to grab. I need to go all the way to the top of this spiral staircase.
Oh, yeah. You didn't do that yet.
No.
That's fine. Luckily, that's an easy thing to do.
Relatively. Yeah, so you come up here, just keep going up the stairs. You come into here. Yep, up the stairs. There's gonna be some crow demons, some harpies, trying to get in your way. That's right, come on down. You know, fire does a great job of breaking things poised. Now, I should probably use Great Combustion on them, since I'm getting this close to them anyway. But I need to save at least one cast of it. Oh, where'd you go? Okay. It killed itself. Whatever.
Oh.
Now, I always hate this part. This part of the spiral staircase that just goes up detached from anything else. There's no railings. What the hell is even holding this up? I guess just that last pillar over there. What's this message say? Gorgeous view. Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, but for some reason that one never attacks you. It just kind of stands there. Don't know why. Red sign, soapstone. Yeah, so this is the last soapstone item in the game. You put this down and people can summon you as an invader. Usually it's just for PvP, but a lot of people can even use it to troll other invaders. Like, you'll summon a friend as an invader, and then if another invader comes in, like if you use a dried finger, then the new invader will think that they're on the side of your friend. And then the new invader can betray him and kill him. Sorry, the first invader, that is, your friend. Because they didn't add the ability to disguise yourself as different phantoms until Dark Souls 2.
Which is so mean. Do we want to do that to people in Dark Souls 2, or do we not want to be assholes?
It's Dark Souls. The game is being an asshole. We're totally going to do that.
It's like, hey, come help us fight this boss, backstabbed by White Phantom Invader.
Okay. Don't need these anymore.
You actually gonna do the fight now?
No reason to put it off. I mean, we can't play together. Like,
well,
Right.
There is a reason to put it off. Don't you want the tail cut? For sure.
that's why I brought the fire weapon.
If you're sure. Because I want it, but I don't have many pyromancies, so I guess I'm not gonna risk it.
Okay, now, there's gonna be a bunch of hollows hanging on the side of this bridge. I'll try and sneak up on you when you approach this archer. Where are they at? I think it's between the two archers. Oh. And there's also these two hiding in the corner. Well, just this is one, okay. Hide in here, use a flask. Come on. I'm trying to hit this guy through the... I don't think I can. There we go. heavy attack them before they climb up. Ooh, got them both. Okay, and then right over there is another Baranaki Knight, like the one in the Undead Parish in Sen's Fortress. So this guy here is proof that the Baranaki Knights made it this far. But they probably got sidetracked while they were here. Like, maybe they couldn't escape. Oh, God damn it, I rode into him. Yeah, because you never see them beyond this point. Parry? What? Wait, I can parry you, but I can't riposte you?
Yeah, that's weird.
You're too tall to riposte.
But I can parry. You'd think if it was small enough to parry, then you can riposte it too. But I guess you can't backstab it either, huh?
Yeah. Like, you know, one of the later bosses that is made easy by parrying, you can't backstab them. So the rules are horribly inconsistent.
Yeah, so it drops a great sword, which is the weapon that the Knights of Baranaki use, like Black Iron Tarkus.
Which
And
I
he
think
also
you can just buy that from Andre, can't you?
Oh, no, you buy them from the Crestfallen Merchant, who is also a Baranaki Knight. And also, this guy also dropped a large Titanite shard, which the Crestfallen Merchant is also the first guy who sells them to you.
Yeah.
Hidden path? Yeah, no.
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 Not at all.
Okay.
Hidden path, asshole message.
And here we go. Fog wall. And there she is. Now, when you enter the boss arena, she is actually friendly toward you. She will not turn hostile unless you attack her first, you asshole. Instead, she just asks you to leave, and you can do so by taking the exit behind her. But let's talk to her first.
Who art thou? One of us thou art not. If thou hast misstepped into this world, plunge down from the plank and hurry home. If thou seekest I, thine desires shall be requited not.
And she also says, if you're looking for me, then tough luck. You can't have me. But,
No, waifu, why?
But I wanna pet your fluffy tail forever. See,
Guess you'll just have to take it.
This is the third ending to Dark Souls. You stay here with your fluffy dragon waifu. Yeah, because if you look at her face, I'm gonna try not to shoot her. But if you get a close look at her face, you can see she has what do you call those? Slit-shaped pupils?
Oh, I don't know what they're called.
Neither do I. They're snake pupils.
Okay, well, she's also got like little dragon horns on her forehead, and she's got scales on her neck. Yeah, so her name hasn't popped up yet. It will once the fight actually starts. It'll appear above her health bar. But she's called Crossbreed Priscilla. So she is the result of two different species, one of which is clearly a dragon. As for the other, who the hell knows? Some say it's Velka, some say it's Guinevere. Nobody
Either
really
way,
knows.
well, it's a god of some kind.
Do we know that?
Considering her stature?
You know that size doesn't make you a god. People get bigger just from having a lot of souls in this universe, except for the player.
Well, it's not even necessarily lots of souls, because the Baranaki Knight is, like, they're huge, but then the Crestfallen Merchant is normal.
He's not an enemy, though. The rules are inconsistent. If a character has a player model, it doesn't matter how strong they are, they'll be player-sized.
But also think of it logically. If Seath had crossbred with a random human and made a child, would the gods really feel it necessary to stow it away in a painting? Nah, they probably wouldn't give a shit. It's Seath's thing. But if one of their own bred...
Yeah, whatever Seath is into doesn't matter to them.
Yeah.
Unless it's a god.
Yeah, and if one of their own made that monstrosity, you'd know they'd hunt it down. Which would explain why maybe she felt the need to hide in the painting.
Well, maybe, but the next thing that she says might shed a bit more light on that. I'm gonna talk to her again.
Thou must returneth whence thou came. This land is peaceful, its inhabitants kind, but thou dost not belong. I beg of thee, plunge down from the plank and hurry home.
Yeah, that's the most confusing thing she says. She says that this land is peaceful and its inhabitants are kind. Yet we haven't met a single kind soul since we got here.
Unless you're the one who is like well, you're the intruder. You're the one being a bad person.
Yeah, you're invading. It's very possible. That isn't...
What? Wow, you're really cutting out.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
You were invading, so it's very possible that the inhabitants are like, that isn't a hollow. It's probably going to try to kill us. Kill it first. Because who knows? Maybe the effects of being in the painted world gives some of these hollows some sentience back.
Who knows?
Because they're not fighting each other. They only fight when a non-hollow invades.
Well, that's how all hollows act, even outside the painted world.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe it's like that's what she means. Like here, they're not going to fight. They're fine on their own here.
Do you think they would fight her if they approach this area?
Probably not.
But she's not hollow.
But we also never see any enemies fight any gods in the game. Well, not any hollows, at least.
Yep, that's not what I'm asking. I'm not asking mechanically. I'm not asking if you put a hollow in the boss room, would it attack Priscilla? I'm asking if Priscilla, lore-wise, exited this room and went to, go hang with the hollows and the rest of the painted world, would they attack her?
Probably not.
But why?
I mean, because chances are, like, everything in the world seems to be peaceful with each other.
Here's the thing. You said it yourself, that hollows fight because of what they did in life. Most likely, these hollows have been here for so fucking long that it's probably normal for them to see her, and they would not care to attack her.
I can't imagine she literally does nothing but hang out in her boss arena all the time.
Maybe. What, you think maybe she retreated to it when she detected your invasion?
Yes.
Maybe, but you didn't really have a choice.
Yeah. When she sensed something entering the painting and wasn't, some misfit that was looking for salvation from the entirety of Lordaeron, she came back here because if she can intercept you here and say, hey, maybe they stopped killing my friends, don't kill me, here, there's the exit. You can just leave now.
You think she would have, just approached you at the beginning of the area and said that?
I mean, well, think of it this way. Think of it like a player, like the character itself. You get yanked into a painting by some otherworldly force and are then greeted by an 8.5-foot tall crossbreed giant dragon woman with a scythe the size of a truck. Are you going to talk to that?
If the talk option pops up, yeah.
But at the character. No, they're probably just going to go like, boom, right into it. Because again, normally things with weapons that big try to hit them.
Well, anyway, I'm only just noticing that the tip of Priscilla's tail isn't fluffy. The tip is smooth. It's not how it looks in her concept art.
Most of her tail isn't actually, like, fluffy. It has a layer of fur. But most of that, I imagine, is, like, just a very muscular tail.
It looks very weird in HD. Like, it's just a bunch of blurred layers stacked on top of each other.
I'm not sure if I should say the thought I just had, because it's definitely not PG.
This is not a PG channel.
Considering the structure of her tail, she could probably tail peg someone pretty good.
Well, she's not gonna have it for much longer. Now, hopefully what I read is true, and a single strong fire attack will lob her tail off in one hit.
I expect
Nope.
as much from thee. Why
Of course.
dost thee hurry toward thine death?
Why is the internet gonna lie? Well,
Well,
anyway.
wasn't the thing you're supposed to do is to hit it with great combustion?
Well, that's for the other boss. I saw a video of somebody using just a fire weapon. But yeah, as soon as you hit her, she turns invisible, but you can still see her by her footprints. All you need to do to make her turn visible again is break her poise. So let me get a poise-breaking weapon out.
Won't she turn invisible on her own also?
No, she'll remain invisible forever until you break her poise.
Oh. Yeah.
Just watch.
Make sure you get the tail cut.
Okay, there. One hit from the Demon's Great Axe made her visible again. Now let me just equip Quelaag's Fury Sword again.
Fuck, that did a ton of her health bar between those two attacks.
Okay, now I'm going to just use Great Combustion. That should work. Oh, she also has this ice spell, which is like the only ice-themed attack in the entire game. They wouldn't add ice as a thing until Dark Souls 3. I think it... Does it curse you? I don't remember. I think it does something. Why can't I get the tail?
Yeah, the tail just goes. It's like when I try to cut giant slug's tail.
There we
Never
go.
fucking works.
Got it. Priscilla's dagger.
Sweet. I might, if you're up for it later, like once online works again, want a copy of that.
Hold on.
It's a pretty good deck.
Why? What secret?
Achievement unlocked. Defeat crossbreed Priscilla. And as she dies, she asks, "Why did you do that? What do you want out of this?" And the only unfortunate answer is, you want more stuff. You want more power.
Right.
You want her soul. You want the items that her soul can make. You want the tail cut. You want all that stuff. You have no other reason to kill her. She's not mandatory.
Not only is the area optional, the boss is optional even when you go to the area. There's no reason to kill her unless you want monetary by way of her tail and her soul.
Yes, unless you are an evil character.
Quit and reload real
Yes,
quick.
I know all about it. I haven't left yet.
Okay.
You think
I
I would
wanted to
leave
say-
without that?
I
Guys.
wasn't sure.
Guys, I just beat Broken Arm McGee without using my shield. That's pretty cool.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Solo? He's hard
Yeah.
solo.
Yeah, you can watch the playback later on. Yeah. It's pretty
Okay.
cool.
Good job.
By the way, I realized something. There's actually not a point in keeping boss names a secret. Because as long as you have a weapon that can become a boss weapon, you'll see the name of the boss's soul in the giant blacksmith menu.
Oh, I don't know. The Broken Arm McGee is a pretty good name, though.
Yeah, it is. Broken Arm McGee, the Abyss Watcher. Broken Arm McGee of the Abyss, the DLC for Dark Souls.
Well, anyway, when you quit and reload the area after defeating King Jeremiah, his corpse appears here and you can pick up his set, the Xanthus set. Xanthus is just a word that means yellow.
Yep.
Let's see.
I don't know what language, though. Go ahead.
Here it is. Xanthus Overcoat. High poison resist, high magic resist, high lightning defense. Wait, does it have poise? Nope, no poise, of course not. A mysterious item once won with the Xanthus King Jeremiah, the legendary Exile. No one knows where it came from. It may be tattered, but its bright yellow color still stings the eyes. Now, what about the headpiece? Surely there's something unique to say about that. Let's see. The crown bears high-quality cloth, which is quite soft to the touch, but its bright yellow color stings the eye and it is clearly far too big.
Just a little silliness, I guess.
Yeah, it's just a big reference to the old monk. But why did they include it? I don't know why.
Well, there's a lot of reference. You realize that the entire area is pretty much referencing Demon Souls. Like the entire area is.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
the freaking
phalanx
are there. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess this is just the optional beta world.
Yeah. Correct.
Okay, so the way to exit the painted world, and the only way to exit the painted world, is to approach the end of this pathway here. And you get this weird cutscene.
I'll be right back.
And for some reason your character just gets the idea to do this.
Yeah, I don't know why. I really don't understand why he does that. But again, why?
If you do it anywhere else in the painted world, you die. But here, you return outside with a homeward bone in your possession. Although, why would you use the homeward bone? I don't get it. Because it would probably just take you back into the painted world. Whatever. But now we have to deal with all the painting guardians again. In order to escape this place. That one over there in the corner is not going to notice me. Okay, now I do have a few other things that I need to do. Solaire has moved to the Sunlight Altar, so I want to go there and talk to him. Ah, jeez. So many throwing knives. Where the hell are you going? I'm over here. There we go. Got another Painting Guardian sword. And 2 throwing knives. I really should use throwing knives more often.
They're just so hard to use, though. They don't really serve much of a purpose.
Oh, they serve lots of purposes, actually.
I know. Mostly they're for interrupting people, and I get that 100%. They're still hard to use because, especially if it's other players, since they have a tendency just to roll around them.
They can't roll if they're on a ladder, and if it's a long ladder and they're at the top of it, and you keep throwing knives at them, they'll fall off and die. Okay, so I guess I'll go down to the Dark Moon Tomb. Oh wait, no, I better. But I can teleport to the Dark Moon Tomb. Doesn't matter. It's fine. Yeah, not ready to go to the Dark Moon Tomb yet.
No?
Not yet. No, I'm gonna show off a bunch of Covenant stuff all at once one of these episodes. Yeah, I'm going to need your help getting more... Well, once online comes back on, I'm going to need your help getting more souvenirs of reprisal.
How many do you need?
80.
80, okay.
Okay, warp to Sunlight Altar. The Sunlight Altar is usually where I hang out when I want to do the Covenant stuff, the cat Covenant stuff. Because you have to be in an online capable area in order to be summoned to the forest. For some reason. Really do not get why. But yeah, this is a nice and quiet place with no enemies around to bother me. And here's Solaire. Gonna talk to him real quick.
Oh, hello there. I'm glad to see you alive. You have done well. Indeed you have. You've a strong arm, strong faith, and most importantly, a strong heart. I am in awe, really. Yes, yes. What do you think? Why not join me as a warrior of the sun, righteous knights, guardians of all that is good, in the name of the Lord of Sunlight? Only if it would please you, of course. Well?
Huh.
Yeah.
Have I never gotten this from him before?
What did he give you?
Apparently, if you talk to him when you're here, he asks you if you want to join the Sunlight Covenant.
Oh.
And you can say yes or no. I might as well say yes. I'm done with the Forest Hunters for now.
Oh, magnificent.
So he is the only one who...
Then join the Covenant. Here, stay still for a moment.
Okay, what?
So he is basically just the ruler of the Covenant? Like, just himself? I guess?
Trying to walk? Just give me my usual. Chicken with broccoli, white rice, and egg drop soup. I'm getting Chinese for dinner.
Cool.
Oh, I'm back.
Okay, join Covenant. Yeah, I just got lines from Stolaire that I've never heard before.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd he say?
Well, apparently if you talk to him at the Sunlight Altar when you're not a part of the Covenant, he'll ask you if you want to join it.
That's cool.
He'll say, you have you have great strength and great faith. Why not join me and fight in the name of the Lord of Sunlight?
Huh.
So that's the point of the Sunlight Covenant? He formed this covenant specifically to fight in the name of Gwyn. Interesting.
That's where it actually is his covenant then.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Say
it
a
is.
prayer at the altar of sunlight, right there. Then you shall know the brilliance of our sun.
And then he tells you to pray at the altar.
So really, any sort of player sun bros, like, just if we're talking lore-wise, it's just meant to be assumed that you just thought Stolaire was a cool dude and just had to do what he did. He basically made a religion.
Chicken and broccoli, Rose.
What?
We're ordering Chinese, and she's asking me what I want in the chat.
Oh, okay. Hi, Rose.
Hello, Rose.
Yeah, so I have enough sunlight medals to max out this covenant, but I don't want to just yet, because there's no point in offering things to this covenant until you have A, really high faith, and B, are in New Game Plus. Or have a friend who has a New Game Plus who drops you the final boss's soul.
Right.
Yes, I'm just gonna leave it alone for now. Then I'm gonna talk to Stolaire again, see what else he says.
Oh, hello
Rose
there.
types too cute for how monotone she actually talks in person.
The power of the sun. I am blessed to have found such a brave companion.
I did say I was going to talk to Stolaire again.
Didn't know it was going to be instant. I thought you were going to stuff to back out of a menu.
Well, anyway. What's left for me to do now? Oh yeah, I got to go give these embers to their respective blacksmiths. So let's go to Rickert first. Rose says that this is the real her.
Okay.
Yeah, it's something that she has explained to me before. She interacts socially much better via chat.
I mean, I'll be honest, I'm fairly the same way.
You still have pretty good social skills outside of that, though.
Only with you guys, and only because I'm so used to dealing with you two.
Now I forget, can you not summon in the New Londo ruins until after you've drained the water?
I believe so.
Yeah, well, wait, yeah, that's correct, yes.
Well, I'll see when I'm walking around down there, I'll see if my soapstone turns white. Or doesn't get grayed out. No, it appears.
Oh,
It appears as soon as the name of the place shows up. When you pass through the archway after the elevator.
You can get summoned, but I don't think you can actively summon me. But I could be wrong.
I don't know. then.
Gorgeous view.
It's a pretty nice looking place.
Okay, then talk to Rickard.
Hey, hang on. Is that a sorcery ember? I've never seen one like that. Not even back in Vinheim. What a brilliant flame. Please, friend, let me have that. I am begging you.
Okay, one person stated they were only able to
Really?
wow.
I was talking to Rickard.
I didn't realize that was because I was researching the new Londo thing.
Yes, give him the enchanted ember.
Oh, really? You are wonderful. I will forge a wicked masterpiece just for you. A weapon to make a legend out of it.
Okay. And this, I believe, allows you to turn magic weapons into enchanted ones, which I believe we've already explained what that does. Magic weapons just add magic damage. Well, they split the damage between physical and magical. And enchanted weapons get rid of most of the physical scaling and add intelligence scaling.
Come back soon. Smith, don't...
Right.
Okay, now what do you want to say, Kaze?
Well, he was talking about the summoning for the ruins.
Yes? What about it?
Someone just mentioned that they, in order for both him and his friend to summon there, they both had the Covenant ring. You know which one I'm talking about.
Yes. Makes sense.
And they had to drop the water.
Do phantoms need to wear that ring? I forget.
Yes, during the fight.
They do. I need to replan my build. Well, let me use the homeward bone and get out of here. So, okay, so wait, hold on. We can't summon for this place until after we have the ring and have drained the water, right?
Correct.
I could go do that. I could drain the water and just unlock all the, like, shortcuts and stuff or whatever. Since I have to do this place mostly by myself anyway.
Right.
Still got an hour left. Andre can wait. I'm gonna do this place. Can fire weapons hurt the ghosts?
You need to use a transient curse.
Right.
But sorceries can hurt them.
Can they? I don't believe they can.
No,
I still
they
think
can't.
you still need to use a curse, yeah.
Really?
Like, all attacks just pass through them unless you have a curse, yes.
Yeah.
Alright, well then let me equip my curses. Where are they? Here they are. 6 of them. Should be plenty.
Yeah, you either need to be cursed, use a transient curse, or use a cursed weapon.
Okay, here we are. Go ahead and use this. And I should...
What constitutes a cursed weapon?
The Ghost Blade, Jagged Ghost Blade, or the Cursed Greatsword of Artorias.
Okay.
Wait, there's a difference between the Ghost Blade and the Jagged Ghost Blade?
Yes. I told you about that before.
Wait, what's
It's
the
like
Ghost
the rare...
Blade?
It's
The
like
Ghost
the
Blade is what these ones have. The Jagged Ghost Blade is dropped by the Shrieking ones.
Ah,
Yes.
okay.
And it's like the rarest drop in the game.
Did I already get this? Yeah, I got this. Is it really the rarest drop in the game?
Yes, it's like less than 1%.
I'm gonna equip the gold ring before I encounter it.
Well, just to keep it, you'll probably never get it.
Yeah, it literally is a 1% chance. That
Yeah.
is insane.
Yeah. And it's not even easy to farm.
Well, I can make it a 4% chance with 10 humanity and the gold ring.
Oh, and actually, no, it's not by the shrieking ones. Those ones can drop it, but it's just an insanely low drop.
It's not even a good weapon either, so whatever.
Now, this area here is the first shortcut, but we haven't unlocked it yet. You can drop down onto that little bridge place down there, it's kind of dark, and climb this ladder, but we had to knock it down first. But yeah, sorry.
I was just gonna. The only difference between the Ghost Blade and the Jagged is the Jagged is bleed. Oh, no, the normal Ghost Blade drops from the Banshees, whereas the Jagged one drops from those. But they're both only 1% chance. The reason the normal Ghost Blade is so much harder to get is because there's only like 2 Banshees.
Right.
Yeah, and there's an elevator here, but the lift is at the bottom, and if you attempt to use the lever, it says contraption does not move. That's because there's an entire lake worth of water on top of it. So, yeah, can't lift it.
I have a question.
Yes?
You know how when you look off the edge of Firelink, you can see Blighttown?
Yeah?
Where the hell is New Londo?
It's underneath Firelink Shrine.
Well, yeah, but you exit Firelink and walk forward into New Londo. That elevator does not take you low enough to go under Blighttown, but even then, under Blighttown is just the lava. Where is New Londo?
You know, I actually think I remember somebody pointing out before that it doesn't actually make sense geographically. Because if you actually look at a complete map of all the places put together, the hole at the top of the New Londo ruins, where the light is coming in, if you look at the map, supposedly that hole is supposed to be under the Valley of Drakes, which is on the same elevation as the New Londo ruins.
Yeah,
So,
right.
This place is also attached to the Valley of Drake. But we know it's not some sort of map trick because they're literally attached. You can see them.
Yes.
Where is New Londo? What the fuck?
Burying dagger. So this is where you get it? Okay.
Yeah. I'm quitting the game real quick because I've got to test this because I forgot I downloaded the Dark Souls map viewer, so I'm just going to actually see where this is.
Yeah, but the Banshees that they were just talking about is that one over there with the glowing red eyes. It's actually holding like a ghost baby in its arms, and it will scream, and it's got a few unique attacks too, including a very rare one where the baby attacks you or something.
I never noticed it was carrying a baby.
Yeah. I'm gonna equip the covetous gold serpent ring, get max item discovery, and hopefully it will drop it. Because I want to get one. There, it's dead. One hit. And it dropped something. Ghost Blade.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
First one I killed and I got it.
Yeah, but now you gotta get the jagged one.
That's easier.
That drops off the normal ones, so
Yeah.
that is pretty easy.
2 transient curses. Okay.
Still, you know how astronomically low those chances were, so you were very lucky there.
Alright, let's take a look at it. Ghost Blade. Where? Here it is. Ghost Blade, it's a dagger. Higher critical. Very, very low scaling. Why is this so rare? The ghosts of New Londo clutch this wickedly sharp dagger with their bony hands and make mincemeat of the living. One of the cursed weapons which can inflict damage upon ghosts. So it's just a weapon that can hurt ghosts without you having to be cursed.
Right.
It doesn't even cause bleeding.
The jagged one does.
The jagged one does.
And the jagged one's actually better because it's stronger. It maxes out at like 260 AR without taking scaling into effect, which is pretty damn good for a dagger.
The bandit's knife still does more damage.
Yeah, it's just the benefit of this one is it's a curve and you can attack the ghosts no matter what.
I really wish.
Probably why it's still there.
I really wish there was a status icon for the transient curse to let you know when it's worn off.
Yeah, that kind of annoys me too. That's not the case.
Okay, knock the ladder down. There's the first shortcut. Now, there's gonna be a bunch of ghosts up above us who will try to attack. They're not really a threat. Just keep your shield up. After their initial sneak attack fails, they'll start descending down to your level. Up and we're off. Try and keep the transient curse item highlighted in your menu so that you can see when it lights up. So then you'll know it's worn off. Come on, come down. Come down further. There we go.
Oh. That's interesting.
Yes.
That's why I was getting my perspectives mixed up. Because of the way you turn, like... New Londo isn't over that edge of Firelink, it's behind that edge. It's the opposite direction. That's why you can't see it. New Londo exists in the mountainside behind Firelink Shrine.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Is there something special down here?
Down where? What are you talking about?
I'm on the bridge that you normally go to climb up the ladder, but I never really explored the rest of this place.
I mean, there might be something down there I can't really answer.
No, I don't think so. Yeah. But there actually is a place somewhere in the New Londo ruins where you can fall into the water below and not die. And you can explore New Londo underwater.
Right, yes. It's pretty great, actually.
Lets you bypass the death plane that's on the surface of the water.
Yeah, it's a great glitch.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? New Londo is directly underneath the parish.
So, where does it show the hole being at?
The map viewer doesn't really show the hole, but judging where it's at, you know how you see that river passing underneath the bridge to Sen's Fortress?
Yeah?
I imagine that river is what fed the flooding of the city. Because that river is... Let me see. Let me turn on Sen's Fortress, then we'll see it. That river lies directly above the empty spot off to the left of the pathways leading into the New Londo ruins.
Wow, that's a bunch of ghosties here.
Yeah, there's tons of ghosts.
So many ghosts in this building. Come on, hit it. There we go. What'd you drop? 2 transient curses. Yeah, see what I mean? Transient curse lasts so long and they drop curses all the time. It's not a big deal. You don't gotta worry about buying new ones. And this is the only place in the entire game where you use them.
Right, because there's no ghosts anywhere else.
God damn it.
For whatever reason. What?
Ghosts can drop items midair. That's probably a jagged ghost blade. Maybe I can.
They can also drop them within like walls and stuff, can't they?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Wow, the depths are small compared to everywhere else.
Try jumping. Yeah, if you're really good at jumping, you can do a shortcut here. Just jump down to the next area, which I do.
One of my favorite things about the layout of the entire world of Dark Souls 1 is how like in both canonicity and the actual layout, the Abyss takes up just about as much space as you think it would, which is pretty cool. Like, it exists, like, everywhere. It's crazy.
You mean where you fight the kings?
Yes, right.
Yeah, it's pretty massive. It takes up roughly the same footprint as the upper part of New Londo.
Right.
Like the entirety of that map is about how big it is. It's pretty fucking massive.
In fact, it's funny. If you actually fall out of the map in that area with the ring equipped, you can actually fall into the Abyss.
Yeah,
it's hilarious.
It is directly below. It's
yes.
Just sitting down there.
More transient curses. Okay, now before we go into that chimney, because there's a secret ladder in the chimney, you want to make sure you take out all the ghosts in the mansion, because otherwise they'll attack you through the walls as you climb the ladder.
Fuck, Darkroot Garden and Darkroot Basin are huge. They're like on their own, their map takes up about the same amount of space as the Berg, the Parish, and Firelink. That's a big forest.
Frickin' ghosts, get out of the floor! There. And you. Gotcha. Hit you in the skirt.
Oh.
Because that works.
Now that I find interesting.
What is it?
Guess what two maps very nearly brush into each other?
Oh, I don't know. What?
The Catacombs and New Londo.
Really? They're almost connected?
Yeah. Oh. The Tomb of the Giants wraps around New Londo down this.
Interesting.
That's real interesting. In fact, it partially intersects the Abyss, but in a way that you could never see as a player. That's pretty interesting.
Curse wall off. Curse wall, come on, use it. God, you fucking kidding me? Get away from the ghost and then use it. Yeah, don't even try blocking ghosts when you're not cursed. Shields don't work either. Oh, yeah. There. Now this item down here completes the set of status resistant rings. The curse bite ring.
I have a question for you, PJ.
Yeah?
Once you lower the water, would you be able to do me a favor in showing some of the boundaries off? Because I can point to you where certain parts of other levels are from where you're standing in New Londo.
I suppose. I haven't died yet and most of the ghosts are dead.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's pretty cool.
Curse Bite Ring. One of the infamous bite rings commissioned by Sir Arthur of Kareem. Despite the dreadful rumors surrounding its creation, this ring is an unmistakable asset in its ability to help prevent curses. So this Kareem guy, this Arthur, was really afraid of a lot of different status effects, huh? Maybe he was a hypochondriac or paranoiac. Well, if you're the leader of a city of assholes, you're probably afraid of everything. Anyway, time to climb the ladder. Snake eater.
Nah.
Okay, and here we are. There are no ghosts up here. I believe they specifically avoid the roof. Because right here is the last of the sealers. The only one we haven't met yet, and the only one who actually kept doing his job after the other two left. What is your name? I do not remember your name. What was his name?
I don't remember his name.
I can't. The only thing that comes to mind is Oswald, and it's not it.
It's not Oswald. God damn it. I don't remember his name. Oh well, talk to him.
Well, this is a surprise. I get few visitors, save for ghosts. You have the Lord Vessel. Very impressive. I know exactly what your intentions are. You seek the four kings whom I guard over. This is the key to the seal. The four kings slumber in the deepest chamber of the ruins. Use this key to break the seal and open the floodgates. Oh, and do not forget, the Dickwraiths reside in a dark void called the Abyss. But the Abyss is no place for ordinary mortals. Although, long ago, the knight Artorius traversed the Abyss. If you can find him and learn from him, the Abyss may prove surmountable.
Okay, he didn't reveal his name. Not
I
yet,
looked it
anyway.
up.
What is it?
Ingverd.
Ingverd. Okay, would have never remembered that. But he revealed a bunch of stuff. He noticed that you had the Lord Vessel, and without question, gave you the key that's going to unseal everything that they made all of these sacrifices to seal. Because once we get down there, there's going to be heaping piles of waterlogged corpses. The former citizens of this city. They killed so many people in order to steal the Dickwraiths away, and their leaders, the Four Kings.
Oh, which, by the way, that's Ingverd with a like a German V sound. It's a W.
Okay.
Okay, so Ingverd.
Yeah, just so if you see it spelled Ingward and you're not like, you lying bitch.
Okay. Let's see. How do I get off of the roof again? I was...
Ladder down.
Oh, no, that's not what I mean. I mean, there's an item here on the roof. How do I reach it? Do I have to jump to this part of the roof from over there? Yeah, I think so. Okay.
I forgot about that. What is that item?
Well, I'm not sure, but he said a few other things. He said that the Four Kings in the dark...
Before you get off the roof. Like, just do your explanation.
I'm not leaving the roof. Yeah. But he mentioned that the Dickwraiths and the Four Kings reside in a place called the Abyss. But normal people can't traverse the Abyss. They, like, I don't know what happens to them. They die instantly, or they hollow instantly, or something. If you go down there, you die instantly. But he says that long ago there used to be somebody named Artorius who used to be able to do so. And that if we can find him, then we can figure out how to do it. So this guy is obviously unaware that Artorius is dead. That's just how long he's been here. But we know where Artorius' grave is. And when we first met Alvina, she told us that traversing the dark was just a fairy tale, in order to dissuade us from robbing Artorius' grave. Which we've already done. We got the Hornet Ring. But we didn't get the one thing that we needed from his grave in order to traverse the Abyss. Which we're going to have to get if we want to fight the Four Kings. Okay, I left the roof. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, that's fine.
Let me go back up. Actually, I'm gonna be getting back on the roof.
It'll be easier to show you what I want to from the plank walkways.
Yeah, let me just find my way up there. I gotta go outside first. Yeah, down the stairs and out this door. Yeah, I mean, this jump isn't much of a shortcut, but yeah, it's something. Are there any ghosts around here? No, I think we're good. You can just walk across this gap. Don't worry about jumping or rolling. People get killed that way. Green Titanite shard. Come up to here. Okay, that's weird. I must have killed this ghost through the wall. But I can't pick it up because it's too high in the air. It's right in my head. Grab it.
You could bite it. Nom.
Large soul of a nameless soldier. Oh,
What if you tried jumping at the item?
I can't pick things up in the air.
Well,
The prompt doesn't even appear.
oh well.
There should be another ghost up here guarding this item. Oh, need to use the curse. Nothing? No ghosts? Okay. Oh, it's something I'm full on already. Probably humanity. Whatever. Okay, and now we're just gonna fall onto this roof. Now let's see what this item over here is. It's probably nothing. Probably nothing special. Rare ring of sacrifice. Okay.
Okay, kind of worth it.
Alright, so now that I'm here, what do you want to see?
Okay, if you can, go back to the wooden pathways that lead into New Londo.
Oh, you mean the bridges?
Yeah, the bridges.
Okay, can I just drop off of here? Yeah, here we go. Nice and safe. Okay, now... I don't think I can take the ladder shortcut backwards. Nothing but water over there. So I'm gonna have to walk this way. Now this is a long way to go. Is this important?
It's not important, but I think it's cool, and it shows that despite the map like existing, it isn't necessarily all loaded properly. Because otherwise, there are parts of the map you should be able to see.
Well, you know what they probably just did? They probably just mapped where areas should be in relation to one another, and then just modeled them. It was like, you go to this place, we load that place. You go to that place, we load that place. And they didn't worry about how big they were compared to one another.
Yeah, it'd be only a very slight intrusion, so they still did like put a lot of work in it, which I think is like I would otherwise without this map here, I would not have placed these areas where I wouldn't have.
Okay, well, I'm here. I'm on the bridge.
Look off to the right.
Am I right?
It is your right from where I'm washing now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
a little bit more to the right. You are looking at the wall that is honestly maybe 50 feet thick that is separating New Londo from Pinwheel's Bossery.
Okay.
Like, it's only 50 feet thick, and then it drops down below the water level and swings around New Londo for the entirety of the Tomb of the Giants. So the Tomb of the Giants, like, is wrapped around the New Londo.
Where is the Lord Vestal altar located?
That's a good question. Let me load its map.
Because it and the New Londo ruins are all under Firelink Shrine.
Let's see. Kiln of the First... What? Okay. When the kiln spawns, it takes the place of, the burg, the parish, and the forest.
Yeah, so
Which
it's just
is
an entirely
bigger than all
separate
three.
area.
The kiln is huge. I didn't think it was that big. It's fucking massive.
Oh, if I'm going this way, I might as well show off the ladder shortcut. Okay, so from here, all you gotta do is drop down to this ledge, and then carefully drop down to this corner here, and the ladder's right here. You skip like a dozen ghosts when you return to this place. Okay, but I think we've killed every ghost in the top half of the New Londo ruins. So now we get to use the key that Ingvard gave us and drain all the water. And like right Where is it? Yeah, right over there. Those are the double doors that lead to the Valley of Drakes. Right on the other side of those doors is gonna be like 3 blue dragons. Yeah, I'm not gonna make that jump. I've made too much progress to screw up a jump. Just gonna go around. Okay, and here it is. But before we activate it, first things first, gotta come up here to this balcony area. And there's a unique item up here. And when I say unique, I just mean there's one of them. It upgrades with regular Titanite. Right here. The composite bow. With 16 large arrows. The composite bow is a strength-based bow. It does a lot of damage, but it has very little range. And right over there off the balcony, you can see the place where I got the red tearstone ring. And down there you can see the drakes. It'd be so cool if we could plunge attack them from up here. But you can't get off this balcony. Plus that distance would probably kill you anyway. Okay, and this is another elevator being weighted down by the water. Yeah, so you come over here. So, what was the great, fantastic seal that kept the Dickwraiths and the 4 kings and all these terrible things buried underwater that they had to kill like a few thousand people in order to seal away?
Dog barking? Get itself dog barking?
It was a single 4 by 8 iron door with a keyhole. In fact, that doesn't even have a keyhole. It just has a latch.
That was the door to the seal.
No, I used the key to the seal. Like, anyone can like use a grappling hook or a ladder or something to just bypass the door, and it's just an iron gate. Couldn't somebody just knock it down or lockpick it?
No. I mean, again, they did put dragons on their fucking end.
Well, here's my argument that the door is not the seal. You call your house key a house key. That doesn't mean your door is the house.
No, but this lever thing is just the contraption that drains the water.
Yes. That's what I'm... It's breaking the seal on the door, which drains the... My argument is that that thing is the seal.
Okay, but still, anybody can reach this.
I'm aware. But it's a little harder, because apparently, as far as Dark Souls is concerned, no one knows how to lockpick shit.
Wait, hold on. No, that can't be the seal. The turnstile can't be, because if it was, the key would unlock that turnstile.
No.
You know, and also,
my argument was still just, again, just because you call something your house key doesn't mean the door it's unlocking is the house.
I get your point, but what I'm trying to...
Guys, this is just semantics. Let's forget the key for a second.
Okay.
Tyler, does your point involve the key?
My point was just going to say that you can get to the seal without even going through. You can get to the turnstile without going through the seal. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I was saying. Grappling hooks, ladders, the ability to fly.
No. You just walk through New Londo.
But you can't reach this lever without going through the door.
Well, no, but you can reach the turnstile to lower the water without opening that door.
How?
The seal. You just walk around, back towards Ingsford. You just walk to it.
You have to open the door to get to it.
Yeah.
You have to open a door.
There's no other way to reach this lever.
Oh, okay.
Unless you do the thing where you exit, you out of map at a certain height and then walk through.
Yeah, unless there was a way to glitch through that door, there's no other way to reach this. I was talking lore-wise. Lore-wise, you could use boats to go across the water, and then ladders or grappling hooks to climb up to here. You don't need the key.
Well, no one really cares to even go there anyway. There's no point for anyone to even go there.
There is if somebody wants to join the Dickwraiths and get that power. Which we know that there are people like that.
But there's also the fact that most people don't even know the Dickwraiths are still alive.
Yeah, as far as the world is concerned, the Dickwraiths were all killed. Turns out they can apparently breathe on...
Yes.
Is that an undead thing? Can undead just breathe in water?
The player character can't, even after you join the Covenant.
Yeah, it's... I don't know.
Well, anyway, time to pull the lever, or push the lever. Either way, my point was that it's not a very well-protected seal. At all.
Yes.
That water looks weird in this cutscene. Looks like Priscilla's fur. If for some reason the drakes that were right outside the door don't get swept away. But yeah, now that I've done that, we can go to the bottom of New Londo. Both of the elevators work now. You can take either of them.
Which makes it pretty easy to get around.
Yeah, but there's going to be new enemies waiting for us down there. More than just ghosts.
I suppose it's time for me to head down there now too, because I need to begin.
Yeah, because if we want to play together in this place, the first thing we're going to need to do, each of us, is drain the water.
Yeah, I've already done that. I just haven't messed around down there. Dickwraiths are scary.
And then we'll need the ring in order to access the abyss, but I don't want to get it in this playthrough until after we do the DLC.
Right.
Well, did you still want to do the thing where...
Oh, where we just watch the other version of the cutscene in one of your guys' worlds?
Yeah.
But haven't you both beaten him already?
No. I've intentionally not beaten him in case you still wanted to do that.
Oh, okay, good. Then, yeah, we can do it that way, once we're ready to.
Sweet. But we'll have to do it either before we do the DLC, or I'll have to do the DLC before you.
Oh yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? One of us is going to need to complete the DLC without the other.
If you want the cutscenes back to back. If you don't mind them being spread out, possibly even amongst, like, the same play, like, between two sessions, probably.
Yeah, I guess we can do that.
Yeah, because what we can probably do is just, at the end of the session...
Yeah. Oh, here's one. Here's a Dickwraith. Yeah, but still on the topic of the cutscene, my original plan would have had a much wider gap between the two versions of the cutscene anyway. So, this will be a shorter gap nonetheless. Wow, I one-shot the Dickwraiths with a backstab. Or not.
They're not that super hard, actually.
They're not hard. They're really not hard. I mean, they're powerful. I mean, they're especially powerful for new players, because new players can come down here right away, and even without the Lord Vessel, they can murder Ingvard and steal the key from him. Then they can drain the water.
Come hang out with some Dickwraiths who hit like a truck.
And there is some powerful stuff down here. The Dickwraiths have the chance of dropping Titanite slabs.
Do they really?
Yes, they do. That's how you farm them.
I did not know that. Holy shit, they're valuable to farm.
Yeah. I mean, these are supposed to be like some of the strongest enemies in the game, next to like Black Knights.
Like, they're about as strong as humans can become that aren't, you know, Which is why the gods felt the need to bury the city in water, I guess.
Yeah, but if you
That makes sense.
Yeah, but if you take a look, this whole mound is just wet corpses everywhere. There's bits of clothing here and there, some armor, but there's lots and lots of bones, and they're all very smooth bones. They haven't been eroded by dust or wind, just water.
In water that isn't even moving, so nothing's decayed that much. There's no tide to worry about, there's no waves, wind pressures, nothing, just water.
Now, shouldn't be breaking all these pots, because it's most definitely going to alert a Dickwraith to my presence. But I don't care. Come get me. Be wary of left. Yep. Right there. There he is.
It's still so nice to have messages now.
Yeah, and if only we could play online.
Yeah, got message again. We just can't put our signs down.
Yeah.
Still, I just tried.
By the way, you see that thing that Dickwraith just did with its left hand? This weird portal thing? Don't attack while that is up. They like to parry when you do that. And that thing it just tried to do where it tried to grab me with a glowing left hand, that's something that they can do to drain humanity from you. That's what the Dickwraiths do. That's all they want to do is steal as much humanity as they can. Oh, jeez. Okay. And he dropped a Titanite chunk. That's the other thing they drop. They drop chunks more often than they drop slabs, but they can drop both. Large soul of a proud knight. Okay. First fog wall. And the enemy behind this fog wall is not nice.
Hi, Senzelli, and yes, come get me. Definitely famous last words, I agree.
Is that Isaac?
What, Senzelli?
I think.
Is that Isaac? Well, hello if it's Isaac.
No, that was way too late of a parry. Oh, there it is. It's the Phalanx's older brother.
Yep, he said it is Isaac.
Yay.
Yep, wonderful.
God damn it, I got 2 Dickwraiths on my ass and...
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off, fuck off. Fuck off. Fucking Dickwraiths.
Run, run, run.
Welcome to Dickwraith City.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Come on. There.
Shit.
Parried you.
Oh, well, you guys probably know what I'm doing. What I'm trying to do.
Dickwraith City?
No, I've long since finished that place.
Are you fighting, Mr. Gorilla Man?
Yes. It's
boy.
fucking hard. It's fucking hard. It's fucking hard.
Sure.
I'm trying.
I got a slab.
I just got a chunk from one. That was nice of him.
Yeah, but I'm gonna take this gold ring off. I don't need it anymore.
While you come in here, definitely makes me feel good. So thank you.
Wish
go
I
check
had
out
some more watchers.
You can go check out Dachimotsu if you want to. I just told him.
Ooh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, definitely don't attack the Dickwraith's shield because not necessarily for parry's sake. Because your attacks will ricochet off.
Yeah, they'll just bounce off like you're hitting a wall.
Then they come in and try to nail you. That's shitty.
That's a really good shield, actually, and you can get it by becoming a Dickwraith.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the thing that's making all these redheads appear, like what we found in the catacombs, is this creepy thing. Which I didn't realize had a face. Holy shit.
Yeah, it does. It's a giant face.
And it spits this goo that makes you really slow. And yeah. I think it adds like weight to you.
Just a nightmare. It is just a nightmare.
And it has the ability to shoot a big spear out at you, just like the phalanx. Yeah, that thing. Ew. It's like Ashura bringing Vajra out of his mouth.
That's...
yeah. And there's more of those things, and they respawn, I think. Do they respawn?
I think it spits them out.
What?
The big bulb, yes, they respawn, just to let you know, they do.
Okay.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah.
Very large ember, thank God.
Yeah, the very large ember is down here. That'll allow us to upgrade standard weapons to up to plus 15.
Which I'm surprised you haven't grabbed it already.
It's taking me a while to get around to this place. Hello. I knew there was one of you down here somewhere.
Yeah, you are in the area.
I know where it is. I know where it's located.
Okay, just making sure. Just trying to help out.
God, are you fucking serious?
Yes.
First my parry doesn't work, and then the rest of your combo all hits. Oh, I'm gonna backstab you as punishment.
Oh, also, I wanted to make an update on something I was talking about a couple days ago, I think with you guys, about how Steam made that statement saying that they wouldn't be allowing absolutely anything on Steam as long as it's not illegal or a trolling game.
Yeah.
Yeah. At first, you know, I was thinking that like that was a really bad move on their part, just because of, you know, because if you're doing that, you know, you're just basically saying fuck all to everything, you know, and like because it's like you don't want to like watch over your own service. But I thought about it after a while, and I've come to the conclusion that like it's not really like that. I don't think it's more along the terms of like they're just trying to make sure that
absolute artistic freedom.
Well, that's the number one part of it, because they're more worried about giving people the tools to find what they want to find, more so than making sure everything on Steam is good. I just wanted to preface that I don't really have a problem with it as much as I did before. I just wish, and my whole thing is, Steam, stop letting developers put games on Steam that don't have EXEs in the folders. Stop that. Stop it.
What does that mean exactly, actually? Because I'm not sure.
There's been a couple times in the past where Steam has allowed developers to put games onto Steam, right? And when they get uploaded, the game has no EXE file. It cannot be run. That's happened about 3 times.
I imagine it's probably actually in the terms of service that the game has to work.
Oh, don't they have to test every game that they get? I mean, they said that they look at them all.
They said that, but they obviously haven't, because they've done that before.
You know, I'm almost wondering if people who upload those games are doing so specifically to point out Valve's hypocrisy. Kind of like people who hack Dark Souls, just because they know that From isn't going to do anything about them.
Right.
Dickwraiths hit a little too hard.
Amazing Ember ahead. Hell yeah, it is. Gonna write that message up. And here it is. The very large Ember. Which you can get right away. As I've explained, you can get this Ember before you even get the regular large Ember. You can get
Which
both.
Which just means that you can't do +5, but you can do +15.
Well, here's the thing. You can easily get the large Ember and the very large Ember at the start of the game, and farm Dickwraiths for endgame ore. You can get a +15 weapon before you fight your second boss. No, wait, no, you have to beat the Capra Demon to get the large Ember. Have to do that. So,
Yeah.
2 bosses. That's all it takes.
Well, actually, do you?
Yes, you do. There's no other way to get into the depths other than to get the key from the Capra Demon, because you can't come up through Blighttown. That door is locked on the other side. Yeah.
So you have to at least fight the Capra.
Which, actually, you don't even have to fight it. You can throw firebombs over the boss wall, which I've done.
Yeah.
It's actually not hard.
You have to kill the Capra. This just keeps getting more caveats.
Okay, so very large Ember. Huge Ember of highest quality handled by the blacksmiths of a store. Man, you give 4 different Embers to Andre. Jeez. Allows reinforcement to +15, on par with the greatest weapons of legend.
which is true.
Yep. It's basically saying that a plus 15 weapon is the same as a unique weapon plus 5.
You're about to get a huge damage boost, aren't you?
Oh yes, I'm planning on raising my Demon's Great Axe to plus 15, and my Bastard Sword. I'm gonna get so strong, so strang.
The only thing that's kind of annoying about the Ember system in this game, I know it's there to like balance you out, so you don't get too strong too fast just by grinding. But it means that if you want certain boss weapons, you have to first go to Andre and then to the giant blacksmith.
Yeah, that is
Really
annoying.
annoying.
You have to get everything to plus 10 before the giant blacksmith will take it.
Yeah. It's just a little annoying in that way.
Okay, I know there's a Dickwraith hiding out here. He's blending in with the darkness. Is that you over there?
That's magic missile, darkness. Look at Dickwraith.
There you are.
Attacking the darkness.
There we go.
Brave warrior. Yo.
Come on, drop more goodies for me. Nothing. Okay. Not that you need it.
Drop more goodies for me. No.
Now, and the interesting thing about this area here, the one that I'm standing in, is if you look up, there is a way that you can fall down to this place from above. Yeah, it's another shortcut. This place is full of shortcuts, actually.
I think once the water's down, you can drop down to the ladder shortcut and then make a jump down to there.
Yeah, there's a lot of shortcuts in this area, some more obvious than others.
Which, a lot of other areas have stuff like that, but for most of those areas, sending them, the only reason this place has so many that are useful is you're descending.
What's over here? Is there anything
over here? I love the one shortcut in that area that takes you right to the boss gate.
Well, yeah, I use that all the time. It's right. The boss wall is actually right underneath that part next to the big chapel-like area where Ingrid's standing on top of, where you have to jump over the stairs. The jump that I didn't do. It's right down there. Just fall down from there. Just don't forget to grab Witch Beatrice's summon sign, because she's there too. Also, right here, illusory wall that I never knew about for the longest time.
Wait, where? I'm gonna have to watch, because I didn't know about that.
Yeah, behind it there's a Dickwraith on a very narrow bridge, and he's guarding a chest with a chunk.
Oh, that. Okay, I didn't know.
Okay, lure him away from the bridge, so that we don't have to fight him there. Okay, that totally should have worked. I'm dead. The parries aren't working.
Might as well go get yourself a badass weapon before you come down again, huh?
I'd rather come grab my bloodstain first, and then just, leave on my own accord.
Okay.
The stream's almost over anyway. I just wanna... I guess I might as well show getting the shortcut down to that very area that I was in.
Today went surprisingly fast for how we technically didn't really make that much progress because of the summoning thing.
Yeah, well, I beat the Painted World of Aoyama, so there's that. And I've done almost all of the Norlander ruins. Do I have 2 Firekeeper souls?
I don't know. Do you?
I do. Let me reinforce my flask.
Mine's +4 now. I heal a lot.
I heal a lot.
Okay, back down we go. Don't need to be human yet. Not until we're ready to fight the boss, which we're not. In fact, I'm betting Beatrice's sign doesn't even appear either until you have the ring.
That might be true. I don't know.
You know what I should do? I should go into the fog wall anyway and equip the Ring of Sacrifice just to show what happens.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but we're back up here at the top of the Nirlanda ruins, and you can see the area looks very different from above. Unfortunately, you can't explore most of it. There's a lot of just bottomless pits everywhere still.
I don't remember getting this, but for some reason I have 2 jagged blades.
2 what blades?
Jagged ghost blades.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't remember getting 2 of them, but I have 2 of them.
I haven't gotten one yet.
I can toss one over to you once we're able to play again. You okay there, buddy?
Did you get the silver pendant?
Yes.
Okay. Are you using it?
No. I died. I was down to the last hit on him.
Oh, that sucks.
He's actually not that bad. Now that I've played through him a few times.
He's even easier if you use the silver pendant.
What does that even do?
When you use it, after a second, it creates this force shield around you that blocks his projectiles.
Well, I mean, projectiles are the least threatening part of his attacks. That's the thing.
But they're unavoidable.
No, they are not.
They aren't?
No, you can roll through them.
But he sends them out in a circle around himself.
So, you just roll through them.
Okay. Well, if that works for you.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you might take like 1 or 2 hits, but it does so little damage, it doesn't matter. And plus, I want him to hit me. Because if he hits me with that, it gives me time to heal. Because he's like stuck into his loop when he does that.
Okay, drop down to here. Now, there's my bloodstain over there. Yeah, I could just fall down right... Yeah, right here. This is a safe spot. And then heal immediately, or Mr. Dickwraiths sees me. And then come over here. Kill the Dickwraith that's gonna come after me. And not try to parry them this time, just play it safe and backstab them. I do a significantly less damage than before. Does the Quaylog's Fury Sword scale with humanity?
I don't know.
I believe so. All chaos. I believe it counts as one.
But it's not a chaos weapon.
Well,
maybe it is.
It's still made with the soul of a chaos creature.
I suppose. There's my souls. Okay. Come here, buddy. I have a different surprise for you this time. Great combustion. Huh. Weird, that didn't stagger him at all. Well, whatever. And then we get a chest with a chunk. Chunk chest.
Chunk chest.
Chunkst. Chenk. Chenkst. Chenkst. Large soul of a proud knight. Now, you probably noticed that there's mostly no ghosts down here, but there are some in that room up above. 6 cracked red eye orbs. Now, something I want to mention is that this and the 4 that we picked up from Petrus's chests in the beginning of the game are the only cracked red eye orb pickups in the entire game. And the only way to buy them is to join the Dickwraiths Covenant. So if you want infinite invasions, that's the way to go.
It's the only choice you got.
Okay, Drenzian Curse is used. Let's get these ghosts out of the way. Wherever they are. Oh, there you are. There's a Dickwraith right behind me that somehow missed. Come on. Come get me. Stop walking so slowly. You don't look more badass, you just look stupid. There, you're dead. You dead, stupid badass. There we go, another one of these guys. Shouldn't be a problem. He's not even doing the slime stuff. Oh, really? I didn't know you could swing your spear after you spit it out. Oh, he's dead. And there's another Dickwraith here. Oh, well I can... Well, maybe I can't. I don't know. I've still not managed to stagger these Dickwraiths at all. The only way I can interrupt their attacks is if I parry, backstab, or kill them.
Do I just have really, 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 really high poise?
Titanite chunk.
Something.
Okay, now I believe there's just one more Dickwraith. And he's behind this corner here. Yep, right here. Stop. Wait, your kicks do damage?
When it's an enemy, it doesn't follow the same rules you do.
I'm just wondering, is that a thing? Do the Dickwraith leggings make your kicks do damage?
I don't know.
I don't know. Why were you even in this corner? Just a closet monster, I guess. Not guarding anything. No.
Closet monster.
Over here in this spot right here is where Beatrice's summon sign will appear once we're human and ready for the boss. Okay. Now I'm gonna go through the fog wall. We're not gonna fight the boss, we can't yet. Don't have the ring. But I'm gonna show you what happens when you try to. So you come into this place and there's a big spiral staircase that goes all the way down to the bottom. You don't have to go down to the bottom, but yeah, I've fallen off of the top of this place before and just landed on the stairs after a long fall and died. So it's best to just go as low as you can before dropping into the hole. I think here is probably good. First I'm going to equip a Ring of Sacrifice. Yeah, here we go. This way I won't lose anything. Now this is what happens when you fall into the abyss. Just die. Instantly. Didn't you used to fall much further before dying?
I have no idea.
It feels like they raised to the death plane. Huh. Well, whatever. Let's go give this ember to Andre, and then we're gonna end the episode.
Right. Right. That's fine with me. No problem at all. As soon as I memorize this guy's timing, I'll be all set.
Okay.
It's the same thing I did with Artorias.
Dr. Andre.
Well, I'll be. That's a brilliant ember you've got there. For all my years in the trade, that might be the finest. How's about you leave that ember with me? I'm just an old smith. I'd give my left arm for a gem like that.
And then you say yes.
Well, thank you, Michael, for that. Now, just leave the rest to me. Andre of Astora gets the job done, you shall see.
What's funny is that he says he'll give his left arm for the very large ember, but then how would you smith?
carefully.
You can't use that answer to everything, Kaze.
You can. Carefully. You get advice.
Well, anyway, let's see. I'm guessing... Yeah, it would be this one. So the icons, the regular one, where he upgrades 5 to 6, appears to be just a regular Titanite shard. This one, which I'm not sure what it's supposed to be, but this is the raw path. I think you need the large ember for him to for you to have access to it. And this is divine. This, I believe, is a cult, but I don't have any divine weapons. And this is a picture of a Titanite slab. So you can ascend things to the final stage. Bastard sword, demon great machete. I have a few other weapons that I got to +10 that I just want to try out. S-Dock, Demon's Great Axe, Great Club, Pike, my longbow, and my shields. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, now I can start working on getting them all to +10, which that'll only take a total of 9 chunks. I just used 1 to get them all to +11, so it'll take 8 more for each of them.
Don't get yourself.
And that's it. We got a lot done today. Surprisingly.
Yeah, actually.
Okay, now, as for the next stream, we are going to be playing tomorrow. I don't know when we'll be starting because I have an appointment. It goes from 2 to 3. I should have a ride home though. Shouldn't have to take the bus. So I might be starting at 4. But Tyler is not going to be participating in that one. He's going to be streaming a different game.
Right.
But Kaze will still be here.
Yep.
And even if online isn't fixed by tomorrow, that's fine, because there's a place I need to go, a couple places actually, that where online isn't allowed, that I need to get stuff done in. So,
Okay.
so I can do that if it's still not working then. Honestly,
Let's hope they get it fixed.
honestly, I probably should have done those instead of the Nulanda ruins, but I was down there. Nah, whatever. Yep, so nobody but Rose came in. So
No.
thank you, Rose, for raising my viewer count by 1 for a brief period. But I will thank everybody who watches the recording of this stream later, which I know at
Yes.
least one person will. Yep, so I guess
And-
we'll just see you all tomorrow.
Right. And, some days you have people, some days you won't.
Yeah, I mean, if only I could have more days like that last Spyro 2 episode.
Right.
Yeah. But it'll happen eventually, right?
It's guaranteed to.
If you keep going and you keep bringing back more and more regulars, it will.
Yes.
And especially if you do the kind of thing that Tyler does in streaming group, your numbers are going to shoot up.
Right.
Oh, okay.
That's part of the reason Tyler got so big.
Alright, ending stream now. Bye.
Bye.